ni akọ and somewhere ura alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah edibetu idwan ba mamen kan message ni bi we say number 38 Matthew Poku Prempe or say ono dia or the buy no automatically some of the messages are hidden me patcho mo fancha me determine kan message a enye say bia ma batra anase ma sheda but over the weekend ansa kra ansa na yebeko ura alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah over the weekend protest and as demonstrations that na koso e sha ya wada entumi amaso ehun sunsun so ko wie se efiada no won beto aso memenda omoto aso we will do a bit of an assessment of that but yanko homa no na me ne Joel Sanko me ne ntwetwe nkomo kakra na Joel asantiko atiko Joel
The crown no so.
The crown no so pa. Number 38 ukuje to ablakwa o de o dia grow.
Number 38.
Ja. Enfino. Ja. Enso. The New Patriotic Party Youth Wing the krata bia baba tuja. Na menim se krata no ebida mask anim
ebida me anim. Yeah, no manim. Just a channel paragraph.
Obi be se sa na ebe yo no. Nsem wegum wono patre se
youth wing na nipa ba ko bia
youth wing no
but it sounds to me
like nipa ba ko na ba kruchi nsem no and it looks like that so ono no chiro ye but in as much as a representing
I don't see a collective
exactly so there is nothing like we don't call me. Don't call me. They are stealing our taxes and taking our scholarship meant for the needed too. In addition, what a wicked people in government. The elephant is a greedy animal. NPP never again. King Farouk Diawa, the Asma Bay, and Joseph Inu. From Omega Okankwe South, I'm enjoying the show. The house in the house, man. Man is doing well. Good afternoon, going out to you, Joseph Inu. And Chiaka Krakapana and Komo. You too can leave your comment. Because scholarship nanka my main team be scholarships no nanka when the das will be say ye nuanu mo omudi achi e won krase
wanga sakra onya bianka
yeah menya bi asenkampe
we have some of our colleagues in the media who enjoy some of these things.
Yes.
And I'm happy for them.
Yes.
That one but you see baby obi a sebi ebi num was the way the ebi num to be a being nasela say to we no as an hardring sifa I was say ye hwe niam bi o ye hwe niam bi ye papa ukọ hokọ ye den ukọ kusua de no ba ero de be ye den no I think
Pacho, mo share upload the pictures na.
Yes.
Pacho, Alan
Sefah-Danquah said wabedu. Beautiful stage set for him.
Wabedu. Alan Sefah-Danquah bedu.
Yera Alan Aba.
Wabedu.
Alan Sefah-Danquah.
Mask yanko youth wing honum ran and na say.
There so omo de ndi omo ba bebom ba me yenhwe ade no de abeto abonten no kakra na is on the letterhead of the New Patriotic Party National Youth Wing, private mailbag, Accra North, Ghana, fax 030227905.
Mame so now wadam na menko Joel Sanko Joel otimenka ya mohamu akwa bebe pa wada benjuma di ni so enawie
ton kapa na mejoso
ampacho sesia me no kasa emfa na ogina twamfoni kakra che wada ro
yeah me wo Mensvik Hotel Mensvik and Bazada sorry moving Vic sorry fachem eya sa two way they confusing me panti area we they fachem me why e ho na migina area we na me wa hade a na adwuma ya na ede me nam ya enim say Ira Alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah MPP flag bearer hopeful and I'm saying it is a race no or declaring intentions of the Kobe but after preliminary initial rounds super delegate round no Yakobina, Obiti Mukanse, Widen, Onko. And then initially there was supposed to be a press conference. Press conference, no, so we release this statement. And as part of the Alan Speaks edition, or address it, and any real reasons behind Adentil decided to withdraw from the race and give us the opportunity to over my reasons and then his next line of action. The atmosphere and also there. Maybe the kind of Hana, Yera Alan Kwadwo Martina home do it. And then the atmosphere was quiet. I mean, all remote was Ubia, Ebabia, expectant. You need to see all the videos now, yeah.
But nyanto was my heaven as a baby no o kasa no twetwe sentimi nhyɛ da ntini ye wadaroma sɛ nka betimi a position wo hin ye a
na sisi ade ya na
yet on ka wadaroma pa choto aso mai
okay nti na America no afi na waba be to Hano at global so
still Mr. Ojuna baby ye mame na enkomo no mu hwam on say ye hwe videos na wode aba no na mo amudi achi o Facebook ni de mo timi ehu videos ni bia etwa go live on our Facebook live streamer enye nipa ketwa ene wo ho edom wo ho no eso ani ankasa na kampese me hunu some of the dignitaries wo mo atimi ato anamo aba be pie ho ene wo mo ebetie se Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen obekasa na wodena no disema tudwa efa ensema hodo pia na ehwe anim wo senka obekasa ho no enipa bensa na apart from Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ankasa mo yehunu se ene wasi fomu a wo ba be wura eho na wodena no disema tudwa no hwan bio na wode wani abom so
se fa me do pacho de se sia de otime nkan yi
be pacho ane
me be do ha de nipa ba ko a mehu no ahun se dwumadi no di mutitiriu yewura aboabe asamwa the communication director for yewura Kwadwo Alan Kyerematen ne campaign no ono mani abono so hana omo maka ne se ne aha butubutu ni nti ne se ye dwumadi ne koso no metimi ehu omo na aka no na mabobom di acho na yewura ya aboabe asamwa de se ne osi di akoni aba wa ha ni nti de oyobi a wani entimi panisum nti ono na memedi mani ehu no but mitimu ze enim hono so no mu ze party ni mu etitiri obi ewo enim ho a mintimi embudi sisi a ye kase ye na mu ze key members of the campaign team no for yera Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen nzo etiti enim obebra omuna omaba a omobeta na chi ba ufu ne entourage kwa odi rem a mu ze enye dom ketwa enye dom kuma na ene de obia so person obetie na no mu nsem nti uhu a there are some groups usani ayewo Bawus movement no ne ade no say there are movements for yewura Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen so omo ha omo de osebo ene enjumto ede hia na order ehanti enye adeketwa even though they were trying to make it a private event strictly by invitation no bibedu an intimu say omo de sa protocol no ato nchen whether invitation or not no because a doma na egupu no ano a omo pese omo betie na no nsem no one wow say intimu say a invitation cards now omo issue out no into oba had the ultimate say the atmosphere is really charged, everyone is anticipating and obia aye din say omo betie yewura Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen na no mu nsem
Mejiri say the atmosphere no will connote something positive coming from the camp of Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen. But what was to form one come ben bisa no na manfo bi no mu edidie because entia enya ne say and this is unconfirmed report enya ne say anhwe ana asemo a Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen e ba be kan say enya de a wode no be don the new patriotic party bio ya de a wono akwa akugina contemporary no ahwe so betimi at the party na otimi akwa akusi akan in the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. What was to form one come ben bisa na ekoso
the family me dear asema nkofo bebre na menwan ma so amete so mo kan so mo de omo ze say on party ni ticket and echo one fatic a party ni ticket and a echo omoye den owura Kwadwo chairman tin na omotanichi into omuso omabao so or the MPP obejina MPP abetisu and akọ 2024 elections no so ono abeko independent to so obe join the forces with other person almost say edru ne so into kwan bia so no de ombe support no into enene asema otiti untimi nya asem potin anase asem ba ko nipa ba ko eka unze se ne a oka no assumptions and rumors ebi mu omo maban bebrina so are here to clear that rumor and then get the full grasp of the information. Inti oba send na wokan ebi mu wote say FB can say aden obe can say onko on the ticket of the party and FB so can say aden obe can say obeko on the ticket of the party but or tie different candidates BH na omo maka no so they seem indifferent. Ebi mu say on the ye den say ota obi fufure gio or on the ticket of the party or no to Ora Alan Kwadwo chairman na omunim no na ono na ombedi nachi
ya hu se Ora Alan Kwadwo chairman na bowura eye edem ho a kama pa hwe eye emrante ne maba wo mdi nachi a so no pa na African printy enya asem keto fita unze ye ebinum a nanka ye reading meanings into the cause Rebecca say it represents a victory. And I say any job into Bushri. I can see say he's now entering the premises. And Pacho, Omoka say 2 p.m. Would you say 2 p.m. pepe and I say a year Jumadino a Baba says so Wadaroma say Bibian will be wa me say bet me connected directly to the feeder. Na yene a year yaje ensem no afri ho preocupe Joel
Sefah Mati.
All right Joel ma na wase Joel Sanko wono e wo Kempinski mpo Mavimpick ono Mavimpick okay Mavimpick Ambassador Hotel eho ena owura Alan Kwadwo chairman ebekasa afri na de beto dwabia no kai se obete no ha happy 98.9 FM and someone or say what na so to for mamfo can say obejina on the ticket of the NPP so obejina on the ticket of the NDCU the omunim say they feel and some of the people who have gathered there feel say you roll and Kwadwo chairman and adru ni so
but there's still something running live pictures of air banner air ground so far there's this crawling message: donate to support Alan. Donate to support Alan. Alan, donate to support Alan as what? Said no. Alan Shermatin speaks after withdrawal from the MPP presidential primaries race. Now, presentation where MCs for the occasion no. Ne omo feeder ya pikisi say no bibi air crawl donate to
support Alan. Dial a certain a short code.
Yes. And no so Alan is still in search of funds for a certain campaign bang once he's withdrawn from the NPP race bio and Alan is it his independent candidature man for Castle pursue and on whatever is he going to align himself with another political party and but Alan no political party and Alan Trematin and now for future endeavor and was me Sefah for beautiful and interesting days ahead.
But I'm tempted to stick to your headline.
Zeze.
Urefia.
Alan to shock MPP NDC. Swerves. Alan to shock MPP NDC. And to me, one more MC occasion, your friend Subra. Your friend Subra. Live from the Mavimpick Ambassador Hotel, won't cry ha. Alan Kwadwo chairman eba be can be dia chega na man. Efa ne political career no baby a ode eko say. Sefa?
Interesting days ahead.
Interesting
Days ahead. Because and a lot of people will read a lot of meanings into whatever it is that is going on as we speak now.
And I like the way he was walking.
He was coming with confidence.
Beautiful.
Confidence.
Now, Obaka is so Janibia Wesi.
Yeah.
And Alan Chawatin, the way I net all Nantino. And he looks refreshed. That one fena baye pa. Mo Facebook the he looks very, very refreshed. Very well composed.
And was beaming with a lot of smiles.
Yes,
you could actually see it on his face. The contours on his face. Utimi who said, yeah.
Alan Chamatin, former trade minister, under Kofo, under Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
Yeah.
We
are trying to get a feed.
Yes.
We are trying to get a feed. Said once we bet me at and somewhere air cost or but let's do a bit of analysis on say Yemfan say Ura Alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah decides to go independent, form a political party to contest the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections.
Sefa, either way, one political party, individual BN or non-coabit he rises. I think we're going for the feed, right? Alan and a receive standing ovation. In fact, crowd Jenna Baba Ansa na Obekazano. It looks quite a beautiful occasion, isn't it? Now, Oshe said here, almost found majority of the people who be African wear. Alan Asoria or Frosroho. Akwako jina days no so na simpie no so na asema wona no ababekam
be em say we do simpie no so awokasa enti yenko na yenko picky feed no eye Roland Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah Savia ye be san ba fie na enkomo no yato aso.
To each and every one of you, particularly the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party NPP, who have believed in my vision, who have stood by me through thick and thin, and who have shown an unwavering faith in the promise of a brighter future for Ghana. Your belief in the possibilities of our nation and your dedication to the ideals of progress, unity, and prosperity have been nothing short of inspiring. It is important for me at the outset to provide a historical context for what has occasioned this press conference today. In 1992, when the New Patriotic Party was established, a group of young, dynamic business executives and professionals came together to establish the Young Executives Forum, YEF, under my chairmanship. The YEF, since 1992, became the financial backbone of the party and provided significant financial resources to support the party in all its endeavors, including providing the seed fund for the purchase of the party's first national headquarters building. As chairman of the YEF, I had the privilege of serving as a member of the National Executive Committee and the National Council of the party. In addition to this, I served as a leading member of various committees of the party. In 1996, after the unsuccessful attempt by the first flag bearer of the party, Professor Albert Edubwahi, to win the general elections, the membership of the Young Executive Forum nominated me to contest the 1996 presidential primaries alongside leading personalities such as Professor Edubwahi, Mr. J. Kufuor, Dr. Jani Selby, Dr. Kwame Safodu, Mr. J.H. Mensah, and Dr. Jones Oforiatta. I was prevailed at that time upon by some senior members of the party, in particular, Mr. Akenteng Apiamenka and Mr. Stephen Kreku, both of blessed memory, to sacrifice the opportunity to contest for the leadership of the party and rather support my senior colleague aspirants. From 1996 to 2000, I played a leading role in supporting the bid of the then candidate J.A. Kwadwo to win the general elections and become president of the Republic of Ghana in 2001. After refusing appointment as a cabinet minister in the aftermath of the elections, the president then persuaded me to become MPP's first ambassador to the United States of America, a position I served with distinction. I was subsequently appointed in 2003 as Minister for Trade and Industry and Presidential Special Initiatives to implement a new paradigm of economic development, which I had introduced in 2001 on the assumption of office by President Kwadwo. Between 2003 and 2007, I led the government's program for enhancing private sector development and ushering a golden age of business in Ghana. In 2007, I joined a distinguished group of 17 presidential aspirants to contest in the presidential primaries of the NPP. In that election, under very strange circumstances, the electoral process was truncated on the day of the election on account of accusations leveled against me of influencing the course of the elections. This strategy was designed to create disfavor against me in an attempt to diminish my popularity and the massive support I enjoyed amongst the rank and file of the grassroots of the party. In spite of this unfortunate occurrence, however, when the votes were finally counted, Nana Sefah-Danquah Akufo-Addo came first and I was the runner-up. According to the rules of the electoral process at that time, the two of us were programmed for a second ballot. It was in response to this development that I made my landmark declaration that to avoid a further deterioration of peace in an already divided party, I would make the supreme political sacrifice not to contest the runoff, but rather support my senior brother, Nana Sefah-Danquah Akufo-Addo, to contest as the flag bearer for MPP. To contest as the flag bearer for MPP in the 2008 general elections. Despite the sacrifice I made to unite the party, as referred to above, there were very serious post-primary attacks on my supporters all over the country and an open show of hostility. Some of my supporters were victims of brutalities and continue to bear the scars of that treatment. I made several representations to the then leadership of the party, drawing their attention to the rancorous and divisive behavior of some elements in the party. Regrettably, however, my representations went unheeded. As a consequence, I gave notice of my decision to resign from the party in protest against the blatant alienation of my supporters, orchestrated by elements aligned to the leadership of the party at that time. The protests and reactions from the rank and file of the party at that time from all over the country compelled the then chairman of the party to constitute a reconciliation committee chaired by the then immediate past chairman of the party, Ambassador Samuel Odoyi Sykes. The committee upheld all my submissions and prevailed upon me to rescind my decision to resign, which I did, with a firm promise to address all the contentious issues I had raised in my notice of resignation. Unfortunately, however, all the promises made by the party leadership were never fulfilled, and indeed, the divisive and hostile attacks on my person and my supporters remained for several years thereafter and have continued to date. It is common knowledge that any party member who is associated directly or indirectly with Alan Kyerematen is treated with disdain and considered an outcast. Fellow countrymen and women, I have endured all this resentment and maintained my integrity within the party throughout the past 15 years. On assumption of office of the MPP in 2017, under the leadership of His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, I was appointed as Minister for Trade and Industry in the first term of the MPP administration and was retained in the same position by the President in his second term. During the past 6 years, I led the introduction and implementation of some of the most innovative and successful programs of the MPP, including the establishment of the One District, One Factory initiative, the establishment of the African Continental Free Trade Area AFTA, with the headquarters of the Secretariat in Ghana, the development of new strategic anchor industries to diversify the economy in Ghana.
Wotie Epahwada Ben were happy 98.9.
Including the automobile assembly and component manufacturing, the establishment of business resource centers and technology solution centers all over the country to provide comprehensive business development solutions to micro, small, and medium enterprises. The introduction of the new integrated customs management system, otherwise referred to as UNIPAS, which has significantly enhanced mobilization of government revenue. The establishment of industrial parks, including the flagship Greater Kumasi Industrial City and Special Economic Zone. The development of a national export strategy with a target of achieving export revenue of $25 billion United States dollars by 2030. And last but not the least, the introduction of business regulatory reforms and public-private dialogue mechanisms to facilitate government's interaction with the private sector. In spite of the limited budget put at my disposal during my tenure as cabinet minister, I was able to deliver significant achievements for the government and my country. Fellow countrymen and women, I believe I have served my country and intend to continue to do so. On the 5th of January 2023, I resigned honorably from my position as cabinet minister and declared my intention in a national broadcast to contest the presidential primaries of the NPP. On the 26th of August this year, I participated in the Super Delegates Conference to shortlist the 10 aspirants who had filed their nominations to contest in the primaries. I was selected as one of the 5 candidates to contest for the main presidential primaries scheduled for the 4th of November 2023. Fellow countrymen and women, after carefully analyzing the results of the Superdelegates Conference, I issued a press statement on the 6th of September this year, declaring my intention to exit the process leading to the presidential primaries. In the run-up to the Superdelegates Conference, the National Council of the party made some of the most controversial
Wotie epaho adaben wo happy 98.9. Wotie epaho adaben wo happy 98.9.
In my humble and considered opinion, the decisions of the National Council were both unmeritorious and unconstitutional. To make matters worse, it was absolutely clear, as I indicated in my press statement of the 6th of September this year, that the Superdelegates Conference was strategically and tactically skewed and maneuvered in favor of one particular aspect. The level of intimidation and monetization that characterized the conference is unprecedented in the history of internal elections of our party. The subsequent decisions made by the National Council to vary the rules of procedure for the runoff arising from the Superdelegates Conference in direct contravention of both the constitution of the party and the guidelines which had been issued by the Presidential Primary Selections Committee will go down in history as a travesty of justice and a demonstration of high-handedness by the highest decision-making body of the party, second only to the annual delegates conference. Fellow countrymen and women, I joined the new patriotic party at the very beginning of its establishment as a founding member, believing in its core values and the long-standing traditions of its antecedents, predicated on the principles of fairness, equity, probity, accountability, and transparency. I have devoted the best part of my professional career to serving the party, and I still believe in the vision of the founding fathers of the party. However, the NPP, as it exists now, has very little resemblance to the party that I joined in 1992 and held together. Thank you. The party has been hijacked by a selected group of party leaders and elders, government appointees, behind the curtain power brokers and some unscrupulous party apparatchiks. It was my fervent wish to use the vehicle of their party to bring my God-given talents, experience, and knowledge acquired both locally and internationally over a period of 46 years to serve our dear nation, Ghana, at the highest level of executive authority. It is abundantly clear to me that my services and contributions to the party are not appreciated. And that my continuous stay in the party will create further tension and divisions, which is an exact replay of the circumstances that led to my decision to resign from the party in 2008. Fellow countrymen and women, under the circumstances and given the context provided, I wish to use this platform to announce that I'm honorably resigning with immediate effect.
Wotie epaho adaben wo happy 98.9.
Thank you.
wotie ɛpa ho adabɛn wɔ happy 98.9.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I repeat, under the circumstances and given the context provided, I wish to use this platform to announce that I'm honorably resigning with immediate effect from the New Patriotic Party to contest for the high office of the President Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. To contest. Thank you very much. To contest for the high office of the President of the Republic of Ghana in the 2024 general elections as an independent presidential candidate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. To actualize this goal, can we have some quietness, please? To actualize this goal, I will establish and lead a new movement for change in Ghana. The brand logo for the movement is the monarch butterfly, which politically symbolizes change and transformation, hope and positivity. It also communicates strength, endurance, spirituality, and trust, which are all key traits that I cherish as a political leader. In Akan, it is known as Afafanto. The brand motto of the movement is Ghana will rise again. Ghana will rise again, which symbolizes hope for the future of Ghana. The new movement will be led and powered by the youth of Ghana. Out of the over 17 million registered voters in the 2020 general elections, the youth aged 18 to 35 years constituted over 9.4 million voters, representing 55% of the total voters. This is a constituency that you cannot ignore. It is acknowledged without doubt that the youth represent the future of our country, and yet they constitute the most vulnerable section of our society. From available statistics, 85% of all prison inmates in Ghana are aged between 12 and 35 years. This is profoundly alarming. Fellow countrymen and women, it is also worth noting that every year, over 300,000 graduates from tertiary institutions in Ghana excluding those from secondary institutions, enter the job market with little or no hope of finding a job. Clearly, public sector employment is not an option with an already over-bloated public service. This phenomenon of a pervasive employment crisis is gradually becoming a national security threat, as evidenced by the recent Occupy Julobi House demonstrations. The initial reaction of the police in manhandling some protesters is not the solution to the problem. What Ghana needs now is change, which will provide long-lasting solutions to the challenges confronting our country. Fellow countrymen and women, I'm using this platform to introduce myself to you, the good people of Ghana, and humbly seek your support to become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. I believe with unwavering conviction that I am the only leader who can guarantee the economic and industrial transformation of our country, the restoration of confidence in political leadership, and the unification of an increasingly divided nation. My unique selling proposition as a leader is vision, competence, integrity, and action. The four dominant themes for this change agenda which will be pursued by the movement are as follows. 1, change the political status quo by moving Ghana beyond the duopoly of the two main political parties, the New Patriotic Party and the National Democratic Congress. This will break divisive partisanship in governance in Ghana and bring an end to the winner-takes-all political syndrome. In addition, there's the need to promote reforms in the internal democratic processes and procedures of all political parties, such as introducing one man, one vote to ensure inclusiveness and reduce the effect of monetization in politics. The principles underpinning our national elections must be reflected in the electoral processes of political parties in Ghana. 2, promote the establishment of a government of national unity, which would include people from all walks of life, irrespective of their political, religious, ethnic affiliations. Rich or poor, able-bodied or physically challenged, young or old, women and men. This will allow for effective and inclusive participatory governance. The movement will lead the formation of a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Number 3, build consensus on a national development agenda, which will introduce a new paradigm shift that moves Ghana from growth and stability to economic transformation. This paradigm shift will be driven by my Great Transformational Plan, GTP, for Ghana, which puts the private sector and the business community at the center of our national development efforts. 4, inspire behavioral and attitudinal change in the people of Ghana. This would include, but not be limited to, the following. A, enforcement of discipline. We as a people should appreciate the need for maintaining discipline in all spheres of our national lives, including changing our attitude to work. B, a war against corruption. Corruption, particularly from the public purse, denies our country the benefit of using our tax revenue resources for the development of our country. All sections of the Ghanaian society should wage a vigorous war on corruption through a combination of legal and institutional reforms, the application of technology, including artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and data analytics, as well as maintaining societal pressure against corruption and leading by example. If elected as the president of this republic, I will sign a citizen's contract with the people of Ghana, committing myself to wage a relentless war against corruption. C, arrogance of power. As I've stated on previous occasions, the arrogance of power has been a major obstruction to progress in our country. People in positions of authority in this country must understand that leadership is an opportunity to serve the people and not to lord over them. In servant leadership, humility is an asset and not a weakness. D, passion for excellence. As a country, we must celebrate competence and excellence and not mediocrity. Advancement in the public sector, in particular, must be based on meritocracy and not patronage and protocol. Putting square pegs in round holes has been the biggest challenge for service delivery at every level in our governance structure. A significant shift in this regard will allow the best talents in our country, particularly the youth, to be deployed to achieve optimum performance in various institutions and organizations. E, solution-based thinking and a focus on execution. As a people, we must focus more on getting things done and finding solutions to problems rather than spending time on excessive and needless debates. F, making laws work in Ghana. The lack of compliance and disrespect for laws, rules, and regulations in Ghana is a major stumbling block for national development. As a people, we must commit ourselves to the sanctity and rule of law to ensure peace, law, and order in our country. Last but not the least, patriotism. The pride of being Ghanaian and promoting good citizenship, as well as patronizing made in Ghana goods, is a development imperative. Fellow countrymen and women, Ghana is at a crossroads, and the dynamics of our time requires a transformational leader. I believe that I am the leader for this time. I've already put forward for the consideration of our country the Great Transformational Plan, GTP, which will significantly deal with poverty and bring prosperity to our nation. The GTP is anchored on 10 pillars, namely, 1, building a strong macroeconomic environment, which will be characterized by a stable currency, low inflation, sustainable debt levels, revenue optimization, tight expenditure control, low competitive interest rates, strong external reserves backed by high levels of liquidity to support the financial sector. 2, introduce a new agricultural revolution for Ghana, which will first take advantage of both local, regional, and global markets. Secondly, be driven by technology, innovation, and cutting-edge research. Thirdly, optimize value for farmers through value chains. And fourthly, promote economies of scale in agriculture through large-scale commercial farming. 3, promoting industrial transformation through value addition and the establishment of strategic anchor industries to diversify the Ghanaian economy. This will also involve the establishment of industrial parks and special economic zones, as well as the aggressive promotion of small and medium-scale enterprises. 4, accelerated infrastructural development, promoting private sector financing for public infrastructure such as roads, railways, ports, harbors, water supply systems, public housing, etc. This will reduce government's exposure to the financing of such infrastructural projects. 5, digital mainstreaming. Mainstreaming digitization in all government and public sector activities and bringing digital technologies to the doorstep of the ordinary Ghanaian. 6, energy security and diversification, placing greater emphasis on the development of renewable sources of energy, including but not limited to nuclear and hydrogen energy. This will require fast-tracking the execution of government's strategy for energy transition. 7, health, expanding health infrastructure and services by enhancing private sector participation in health service delivery across the country, as well as improving the viability of the National Health Insurance Scheme. 8, education, undertaking a comprehensive review of existing reforms in the educational sector, particularly the free SHS program, to ensure optimum efficiency and effectiveness in its implementation. Government will pay special attention to institutionalizing the link between industry, academia, and educational institutions, and reinforce the importance of apprenticeship and internship. Considering the critical importance of early childhood education, the development of new interventions in the educational sector will be to improve basic education in all its forms and nature, including but not limited to physical infrastructure, learning facilities, teacher training, and curriculum development. 9, tourism, encouraging private sector investments in the development of world-class tourism infrastructure, and also taking steps to leverage the tourism potential in each district and region of our country. In addition, my government will facilitate air travel for tourists coming into the country by providing free visas, including visas on arrival. Finally, the development of the creative industry in Ghana will be the backbone of the reforms in the tourism industry. This will include, but not be limited to, the following creative industries: film, dance, theater, music, literature, and multimedia arts. 10, natural resource management, developing and implementing a comprehensive program for the management of Ghana's natural resources. This would include oil and gas, solid minerals, water and marine resources, and land and forest resources. As a target, there shall be no export of raw materials from Ghana in any form or nature without a minimum of 60% value addition by the year 2030. This will usher in Ghana's decade of industrial transformation spanning the year 2025 to 2035. 11, decarbonization and climate resilience, scaling up government's current efforts at reducing Ghana's carbon footprints and facilitating access to the carbon trading markets, as well as establishing mechanisms to strengthen the country's preparedness against the negative effects of climate change and climate variability. 12, national security and defense optimization, deploying resources to strengthen national security and defense mechanisms and infrastructure to deal substantively with emerging security threats and challenges, particularly in the Sahelian region. 13, downsizing government, overhauling the architecture of the public service in Ghana by consolidating some existing ministries, departments, and agencies. This will lead to a lean government structure that will ensure operational efficiency and effectiveness in the delivery of government services, and also reduce costs to the national budget. 14, strategic engagement with the international community, restructuring Ghana's diplomatic and economic relations with the international community based on the principle of positive neutrality, with a focus on promoting the strategic interests of Ghana, as well as our shared commitment to humanity and the preservation of peace around the world. Last but not the least, sports. Investing in world-class new generation sports facilities in selected competitive sporting disciplines. In this regard, my government would encourage the participation of the private sector in the development of sports infrastructure around the country, including sports academies. The Great Transformational Plan, GTP, will provide jobs for the people, cash for the people. In conclusion, fellow countrymen and women, the concept of an independent candidate becoming the President of the Republic of Ghana, though novel, will be the most innovative and revolutionary development in Ghana's political history. It will indeed be a watershed development in Ghana. Although similar examples of this model have been practiced successfully in countries such as Benin in Africa and other political jurisdictions. In a country like Ghana, that is currently embroiled in divisive political turmoil, an independent candidate who becomes president will be a bipartisan and honest broker amongst different political parties and will bring healing and reconciliation to our body politic. Ministers and other key government officials will be appointed from all parties and shall also include and shall also include individuals who are apolitical but have a demonstrable and proven track record of performance in their field of specialization. Fellow countrymen and women, what Ghana needs now is a new leader and not a new political party. It is worth noting that the great nations of this world were built on the vision of great leaders and not on the back of political parties. There are multiple examples of such great leaders in political history around the world, including George Washington and Abraham Lincoln of the United States of America, Winston Churchill of Great Britain, Mahatma Gandhi of India, Lee Kuan Yew of Singapore, Deng Xiaoping of China, and Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana. In the current political dispensation of Ghana, under an executive presidency, the President of the Republic represents one constituency, only one constituency, which is the constituency of Ghana. While different political parties can contest for parliamentary seats on the ticket of their political parties. Electing an independent candidate as president who will lead a government of national unity will not only bring harmony to the legislature, but also facilitate the approval and execution of government programs and projects. Who better can moderate and lead such a political divide than an independent candidate who has no direct ties with any existing political party? Fellow countrymen and women, I wish to use this opportunity to assure the rank and file of the new Patriotic Party that I still very much cherish my relationship with you, and I'm committed to the ideals of the founding fathers of the party. My decision to contest as an independent candidate will not destroy the party, but rather provide the party an opportunity to participate in a government of national unity in the future. And avoid the risk of going into opposition with no dividends in what arguably will be a difficult general election in 2024. You can vote for your preferred choice of MPP parliamentary candidate, but vote for Alan John Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah. But vote for Alan John Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah in the presidential elections in December 2024 to become the 6th president of the 4th Republic of Ghana. To the rank and file and sympathizers of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, and to my friends in leadership positions in the NDC, please note that if elected as president, I will also be president for NDC. You will be better off avoiding the risk of remaining in opposition if you do not win the 2024 general election. Rather, participate in the government of national unity by voting for Alan Sefah-Danquah as president of Ghana in December 2024. To the rank and file and my friends in the smaller parties and other political organizations, including the national interest movements, please let us join hands to unite Ghana for our collective benefit. Fellow countrymen and women, I will in the coming weeks conduct a formal launch of my campaign and provide further details of my great transformational plan. Subsequent to the launch event and in the coming months, you will see me in your communities around the country, in your lecture halls, at our music concerts, in our churches, in our mosques, on your streets, at the market centers, at the fishing ports, at our trotro and taxi stations, on your farms, and in every corner of our society. Thank you. I am determined to hear the voice of the people in this movement for change. I invite every Ghanaian citizen to join me in this movement. In particular for the youth of Ghana, this is your chance. This is your chance to take control of power and authority in this country and shape the course of your own future. Together, we will win and Ghana will rise again. Together, we will win and Ghana will rise again. Together, we will win and Ghana will rise again. Fellow countrymen and women, it will be an honor and privilege to serve you as the next president of the Republic of Ghana. God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you for your kind attention.
Alan speaks. Alan speaks. Alan speaks. Alan speaks. Alan speaks. Alan speaks. Movement for change. Ghana will rise again. Movement for change. Ghana will rise again.
You're happy 98.9.
Yaba.
This is Happy FM.
Yaba, tenase. Tenase na ngabe zo de obezu jina. Tenase.
Kami jina ho na.
Tenase. Ode tenase.
O ma mi jina ho.
Tenase. Mo e betra radio suka asem kire mo aya mo ntie no.
Ifie mponi.
Se enya adwo.
Enya adwo.
Se enya adwo.
Dr. Pabo ne boy.
Se enya adwo.
Kansamwa. Sefa nyanti atiamu.
Aya no mo ntie ase o.
Sefa.
Adano me de eye ayi beto ho a na me insinuati. Amanfo bi eso me pan mu me wie show no. Na amanfo frame bi sam se Sefa afie o Alan Camp na oh there be o na me a journalist. And to me as an independent mind.
Well, according to them, dial star 713
star 242 hash to support Alan Kojo.
Yes.
So the moment you mentioned that, then it sent me back to
Yeah.
And then it sent me also back to the day I made this picture number 2 now a lot of people did not understand.
Yeah.
And the permutations that we were making, say Ora Alan Kojo, if he's to go independent here, what will be the impact? And then you know. So now within this week,
Seva?
within this week, Mask.
And not this week. Oh. This thing, Mitie Papa now. Mitie Papa now. We should brace ourselves for a very, very long journey. Interesting times ahead. If anybody, Jane say, the NCB Dana Alan Peso Oyeno said the can say independent. To say.
98.9.
I think some of us will begin to revise our notes. The entire American way here, and Zambia didn't pay answer. So once you didn't be behind the scene.
Yeah.
And the people behind sa movement. Seva me share adiani dinchi from obi ananu ya no MPP mu ene na or resign. Ene suadi huna wapro egu onu a adie we ye DC jaso nyene ache.
Yeah.
Na wo mu techre. Seva adie we eye ade a utie papa no nkoma odia. Eye well thought through. Beginning na me dream say enka eye ade a ye beka say o the NPP party no I let omu members down. But you can't blame the party. So for you know why? Because papa no see say afe as adianu onimiyo enimu unumu e chen party said the city. And I know say me catch you say Yakope obi abegyina ala anima ka kyerɛ nse opanyin ebi ade a uyi chairman free ho a ebi a baka se bi oni ni boti pe a you Justin Kodi anya ne ba bi oye nni aketwa pa na obeka se empati mpanimfo Council of Elders nomini ade ye den no mantumi ene papa ya nkasa nomini ade sometimes you know be nante said ya na mpanimfo bi ka no ozi nipa de oni ni nam na osan a wu aboa kraman se bi aboa kraman oni ni ko ba bi no osan a wu ba oni obi nam na osan a wu Sefah de ye menwanwa wo asemi mu aye said papa no nsem any the ofreno ni solutions to this country's problem watimi akruchire no pepepepe utie said osi kase obobu o man a direction of person do o man ne ko enyema bi a wayi asi ho ene o man na setrem say de wo ho ne ne ani ho ene ne ya ebeye ni said within a short time here papa ka say wa withdraw from the MPP race ene besi ne otimi ya ade a ensam a oka atwasomu ya obi ka kyerem say ade we enra ne ne ya na yedisi jazo a minyini se mi gidi kra na jeze ala no said oka wa bonum kro ya free 1992 or joining the formation of the New Patriotic Party. Any that's one no say obedi party n'animu besi ne no nya memfa ne say bia ni su ehunu wo amamuom ene wo mo de ho bo wo mu sum kakra ba sum Ghana ene ababesi say do si kan nsem no amma aboa ne yie ama ase Alan enyini ehunu hu se amamuo no nie ni se de na nakufado bunu ya am se ohunu se obetimi aye achen na nakufado ne jomama na edie ntina okan wo se yetie ne bie edie na odi gu ho okan se obedi mampanyin na no akwa na wo padi ana wo pa ye den no aka ba kire yen se omani hia okanifo enye party no so nrai nu obim ene ya ebebo no mionu na ala wom no mionu hyase impo no oda so won kwasi se no atu nanum tuo ka sa fei with the immediate effect we free na and some no de bebre die ewumu a yaka eye yi ni se Sefah so obia de ade we di agro obia ya political party no fa we say oh ti say there Jesus in tree obi be ka chen so atrofo ne awudifo hene obatoato anu agya hokọ no be ka chen da bi ohwe ni ye na chidifo doso ade na yewura alankrematen aye na wiai. Let me be quick to remind yani atifo say history the UP tradition omu asa do omu ashe omu history no mu kena matem ho bio aba na matem ho bio ya abai Sefah, we have a country to live in. Mm-hmm. We have elections to cover. Mm-hmm. We have candidates to follow. Mm-hmm. In fact, 2024 general elections, a lot is ahead.
A lot will happen.
A lot. And Usha Yera Alan Chamatin, ye oye ya, Sefah. Ni campaign washaze ne Alan Chamatin asha campaign ase to become president of Ghana. ɔse ɔde anidasoɔ brɛ Ghana mabunu.
Yeah.
GTP no ɔkaeɛ no sɛ meka kyerɛ ɔ sɛ as wɔn mu a di n'akyi nyinaa hyehyɛhyɛ subura.
Yeah.
Subura ahyɛseɛ na mebisa sɛ fa nti MPP fo mpanyinfoɔ ntimi ne papa yi antena se ama na bɛduru ha ansa na wɔbɛkasa. Sefa deɛ papa no adi n'ani asi soɔ no me asoma me kyɛn MPP ne NDC. Me hunu sɛ asɛ so kyɛn wei no. Deɛ papa no di n'ani asi soɔ no a osusu sɛ no obetimi achieve ama ɔman no. Ɛyɛ no sɛ wɔgyina party wɔse party vehicle na yɛ ne wish. But party na wɔno de ne ho dɔm in 1992 no ɛnyɛ saa party no ɛno deɛ MPP for mpanyinfoɔ will answer that. Ɛno nso deɛ ɛyɛ ɔno alankyerɛmaten sɛdeɛ ɔno nso hu nneɛma. Deɛ adeɛ baako a som MPP bo kɛseɛ ɛwɔ amamuo yi a Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah ɛda no yi a wɔde hoahoa wɔn ho paa free SHS. Yɛra Alan Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten sɛ ɔbɛyɛ no ayɛ ne yie. Nti Sefa ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ papa no hu sɛ adwuma no ɔwɔ gyidie sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so yi ɛnyɛ deɛ Ghana ehia no no. Ɛnyɛ deɛ Ghana for bra mo bra kɔto aba daa no ɛnɛ deɛ sɛ fata Ghana for no mu nyen. The fight against corruption, discipline. At this stage ɔpanyin no ɛsikyira ka kyerɛ yɛne a wɔsrɛ yɛn mpo sɛ yɛn to aba ma no no ɔmɛma mpanyin no sɛ sɛbi ɔsɛ yɛdi ehu ni wɔ nneɛma bi mu. Beautiful day ahead. Nah, there are your picks, baby.
Yo. When you appear, what creature go, but my main call a year jewel home. Na many jewel on income, the atmosphere a year on the grounds after oral and Trematin announces that he's leaving the new Petrol.
He's answering questions.
Yes. Not Menji a year how the atmosphere is like as we speak now. Joel, Joel.
Hello, Sefah.
Otemenka. Hello, Joel. Otemenka there.
Hey, Sefah, mente mun kan so be drop no ase afra me bia because mo line na break pa.
Joel, Otemenka.
Debbie, hello, Sefah. Hello, Sefah.
Joel.
Hello, Sefah. Hello.
Hello, Joel. Yetonka.
Debbie, mo line ni break you. Etwetwe sipa wo mo mente mun kan ye. Wait a minute, Wadaro, my son, friend me back.
Mary is a bit me as I reconnected to a Joel Sanko. One ewo a Marvin Pick. Hotel a ho enoral and Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten. Wouldn't under the same go to join any watching akase a idea where you know free the new patriotic party emu na wakwa kujina second tonkre ma Ghana for ento ne swaba SMP na wadi atudwa nsema aboroboro so no edoso. Na wasambo so say a great transformational program and as a project no idea eno ena we be see the wheel around which what they be call around the country ama Ghana for timamufo attending some no say they be on betimi ato abama no ene was say waba be intimginafo between the NPP and the NDC entiende o NPP mu a okona kokoto aba edema o preferred member of parliament ya obeto aba no bomodian na to aba no fama owura Alan Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten se o NDC mu a okokoto aba ema o preferred parliamentary candidate ya uwia no ato aba no ediama owura Alan Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten na sesia no de omani hia no enye political party omani hia okandini omani hia ensakyeraye na sansakyeraye no ebetumi abade a na sansakyeraye no efiri owura Alan Kwadwo Kyerɛmaten enzampi no na obobo so ene no yebedi eho enkomo odwumadi ne so pon adabe no asogu so tie happy 98.9 FM Joel padama otemenka
Hello, Seva, Metunka.
Me bacho dia na kozo sisi ya ho.
Me say Sefa na me say ese wani minya na nka wan kasa ugina auditorium ho bia ora Alan John Kwadwo Chairmantin e declare say we resigning FE New Patriotic Party and as a contested as an independent candidate for the 2024 elections with the youth at the center of his campaign. Na Osibo na I mean senia nkofo ebogene so na omo auditorium almost scream say yepe Alan na yepe na uhu say ampa ampa say we declare campaign na or shall say and or say fi eneko no nkofo o school mu asore dan mu concert and he found or moving the campaign to the grounds to the people na eniji me say Seva me nim say monsa aka videos a me send this here or declare na supporter any chant and kofu ma no ewo auditorium ewo moving pick ha area we no ese ode wani ankasa ebehu
na chese enipa no ba na eboje ura Alan Kwadwo Chairmantin so say wono an ope na ensem no an obobozo minim sesi aye ka say wa free the premises ana
pacho there bi sisi aye ka say there ye question and answers ba me ma update ntina ma twe me ho abigina abontin
ayenya yanke betie questions ni answers ni bi papa we dey bomodi na wura mman me entie eyensemisa ensentrofo eni nipa o mahia mu ho ebisa no eni enyano a wode ba na we no was say yetimi ye book compon kakra because we no aba beto dwasa no was ye di ehon miana jewalase na yemra fie na ye ba fie dia ensem a okan ye no edoso ensem o rural and kan ye edoso as we speak now enti anya ne say eyade a wo mo mahiem ho kankan ne sentrefo no wo mo ebisa na asem a wode anoye ma wono ba mask
Jo Chairmantin Alan Shase ebo nkrofi ekwan afa so obey a member of the NPP right from the onset na adwuma oyeye omu etiku bi a na ono kra na eda no edeboa pre wo mu akakra wo mu nsem no krokro nwuma edeboa ya so party na sene ema ani gina so o say o pray senka aja ono obetimi edi party nanim at some point somewhere in 1996 because 2000 mo ho nyina edru ho a yetimi ka kire no ne mpanifo ne kasa na watiase eze ni gidie wo party nim eni party ni nyina so enti ono de ne ho kodum mu ebi enfanse mampanyin dada Rollins a campaign and in the NDC probity accountability social justice ana party ni gina mu edemo manfo no ono echirim se eyade a no susu se ebetimi aboa pa okanya koka BBC bra eno party ni du se okwa contest bio party ni hihye bi enom ne ade nam so ema oka se adwebrel ojemu eno nam so ema no bio esa kokobai ema eno so kra de obeya announcement say watwe ho e de a free party nim ema mpanimfo bebre yewra odo size nom kane na on na MPP party ni dwentrem ni no ene ne etrase di nkomo ma otiase ema sabre no ne decision o take ye no otwesen ya okoso a ne party no eye adwuma na sefa obon komo na adi baba wie se sabre no ensem bi omudi gu ho ma no senka enam so ano no ye ne complain omu ehye ne bosse sa anyema no ombetu ho anamo no ni nyina no fue ni ho a party mpenfo hweye eyeye enso eja okoso ayedin nyame ya adom ma MPP party ni bedi nkunim 2016 na January mu ho ko mampanyi form na ban no ofro no Alan Kwadwo Chairmantin ema ono be trade minister osum ni yie pa according to ono said your kind say mampanyin kofo e pa no say trade ministers abre no o say osome with excellence na osabe sumbio under mampanyin Akufo-Addo 6 years later ene niema ekoso ne kwan beda ho se wono Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ni nuanom aka wo MPP ni mu e ba kwa akopre na komatu franka e de ama MPP amanyokuo no aba ye be kwa akoto Nyankopon ya adoma afi empem mienu ene aduonu nan no mu no wasi enhihye ne bebegu ho da ho pefe ti se de na no wode betu dwa no se as a party no ankasa bontrimpo dada eti sunsumpidie no ne ade a omudi agu ho ema ade no mu na ho fan na se be ya nipa ba ko bi ena ebe kona fanti na akoba ne se wo se wotwe no di firim mampa otwe no firim na dia ba wie ni nei ene ne se anti ene wogina paso kasa e de akira Ghana man ni nyina ne se MPP party ne de no credda na koma so pa e party e wonu mogya mu a wono omfani agro na emom de ntia no ono ma party ne na koma so na e wonu mogya mu a otene ho ente ma wadi mu tintim man bebedru ne no saa de no ni ho bio party ni nyira so e gyina so say ba besom fain mama mfo nya rechemu mama mfo nya mfaso wa mamuomu man krofo hu se ye nyina ye manie na bibia ye yen bia ye ne pepepe kwan so no se nyina so ahodo ye probity accountability social justice freedoms enomani ade na MPP party ye ne fapem no nye sanete anti oda party na se na watwere ho afirim na watwere ho afirim nye owia na onwie se ade nisu ade hunu bi esinani so se wono obesom mangana wasom pen na onfensi ha okoso no asa asom man no na weisum we a oba abesom no de obesom Ghana se Ghana mampanyin anunti eno wasra Ghana fo se we a obesom enye party asem ose bra ne ye party MPP NDC MPP NDC no yemfa nto ho nyenhwe kanini na ono a wode eni da so bebra mabunu nda so bebra nkronkro nyuma nda so beba oman nhihye ne ntutuye mu
8.9
eni da so beba de magana fo se afedie yabre MPP ni NDC ni edisi a yewura Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen ne nsem bi okanti okofa bibi bai se no na ade a obegina so wato din GTP na eno na eniema hodo a wo beye a osusu se saa kwan we oman no faso a ebeboa a fa various sectors of our economy ubenya sports room, ubenya creative art room, ubenya tourism room, ubenya the economy nankasa room, private sector enomani ade nyina unwe kruchire no di bi atoso GTP,
Great Transformational Program.
Good. Enti eno ena isinani so na wajina ne na so akasa so be don hwere ba ko me bwa
Don hwere ba ko ne atirika.
yes and ode adesrede ato Ghana for nim said ye na yenua no eka no se ye behunu ye fie ye behunu ye mfom ye behunu ye nwumam ye behunu wo miamia bia ye ko mpo ba bia ye bo disco ni ade nyina no so aye krado so ni ye nyina ye ba betwi speed de minim so ne yire ne beba de
na so omo ne yire ana wan
enti no oni yire ne ba fe yin so tia oh it's simple enti ni atia no enti
but on my dear ba kon ye me I mean it's so colorful so do we need to the African print
Oh yes, also my cat says subra all over.
Oh,
And the African prince.
Exactly.
Obia Shagana Tade.
Thank you.
Almost. Ebi abo obi o suit no ne ade a akoye na akoye. You see
what would I know him to baby?
Yes.
Na no him to in the Kentidi. Sorry. Ne batakari.
Yes.
Ejina ho.
One more a ben no nyina the inner circles. Obia. Ehye ade ye wo Ghana.
Obia.
Enti Sefah asema papa yi dia to wonne no. So obi catch them say land enu ani ne ya na wo ko bopo se obeko kontakura. Ebe me din se magimedi.
Say bia said now Canada no wasusu ato ho deda.
Yes, abrabo na ewo mu no Sefah.
Ebetumi aye ne sa.
Ene me ba na me tie ne ba ko ha adwen. Nti dia me ya ne se me hwese spare tie na edam no mframa wo mu a.
Nti hwe.
Yes, Sefah.
Hwe na mframa wo.
Mframa wo mu na mse mame nko.
Na just wabo ho deda.
Mabo mo ho ewiase sa ne ekono. Plan A, ebi wo plan B, ebi wo C D E F.
Na mo plan A1, A2, A3.
What you say?
Enti
yera Alan Chamatin se we na ba bedru se dia ene na mpampa ade onu hu se ewo MPP party ni mu a emma MPP party ni mu man magana fo nyama mu so mfaso no ohun se sa de kro na ha no no eno ne wakeke kan ohun se bibi o se the party has been hijacked.
Pacho repeat that word no.
The party NPP has been hijacked by people, individuals of certain interest. Any party apparatchiks. So we belong to Zadian. And who say a normal party no deviated from its core values and in the principles. The NPP party, as you are Alan Chamatin describing a way, and your party, Nina sworn to set 2022. Yes, a party na emre by what the party stands for. The party no a crowd is seen any so peswa ye the boa Ghana no entisa.
Happy 98.9.
Na Sefah me shani dimina on stage. Me shani presentation. Me shani age. Na me share yera Alan Kwadwo Chematin said he was bold in his delivery. And I don't know make us be say bibi wo never bo MPP koko. Ne was say MPP who's idea we bra papa ne resign from position of manpanyin de dom no. Na Kufu Addo adom papa yi pen. Amana ye minister. But enye die womnie. Papa yi resign no okay bibi say message a party ne de bekọ abonten akoye campaign e
be dia mo
sa bre na o say MPP hunu yewrai aye na sede wo party ni say party ba. I think that is what he attempted to do.
Happy
na onim pefe say ebi a party ni nyina so no asesa na obi beka say adenti ena no onim say party ni ti say na sila no ope atu party krona onu susu say eti say no ne franka legitimate. But the question is na owon sebi anan bi say nko be two party ne franka say the party ni ye ne nwuma no anka betimi asesa na Yera Alan Ebeye, flag bearer of the NPP, anka what will be the hold of the party apparatchiks? And the people are all claim say, Oma hijack party. So Obeye flag bearer of the NPP, and then when he race, he buy and then he kind on and dimbe tough fesa. Would he have resigned? Maybe say a question the last time. Say, Adena before Sir pose one withdraw. At the end of the day, and or withdraw. I don't see a question about me, but you see, you see, Adriana no ne dani yedian. Unse simua. Enti, what in Satum? Ba kumpre no se o tie ne life said you can or prepare say obedi MPP party na nim na che. There be a BBC. Now according to him, time bia no akwaya say ye bibi disisi no. Utie alan ya a honor there. Me in as much as set ninsem bia aka na wiai eye nsem a Ghana for party. So here in the presentation now. He is appealing to the masses. He is appealing to the floating voters. He is appealing to both sides of the political divide. And the message, is something you cannot joke with. Look at how he addressed the recent demonstration. It's clear. Yero Alan Chamatin identifies Obia was a disgruntled member of the NPP. Obia was a disgruntled member of the society.
Yeah.
The NDC, any other political party will be in some.
Bruh.
He's condemning the actions of the police on the first day and he's calling on the youth. Take part. He took, one thing is so key, and I say he's being smart about it. Anybody at all in the political divide.
Happy.
Obe speaking of sports. And some of the creative art industry. But a lot of the people, and I'm call demonstration. And we are joining. Some of them key notable names now go for Kano. They belong to the creative arts. What is he doing? Everybody is looking at the constituency. A constituency, the votes, that's why I say, you be hunu ye hamlets, you be hunu wo tokrom, triaso, and omniade. A honor kwa campaign. I think it brings and it changes the dynamics of Ghana's political landscape. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. The fact is that MPP will have to re-strategize.
How?
Yes. It shouldn't be
they would have
business
to
as usual for the NPP.
They would have to re-strategize, but the question is, how? Because you see, you raised a very critical point. Say, na bobano. Party mpenyimfo and to me and
yes.
To one
they saw it. They realized woman
and to me and siano. So if indeed they are going to re-strategize, what will be the premise for the re-strategizing or more approach to ensure that they are able to break the 8? And you see, this particular declaration by Oral and Martin presents a dilemma.
Yeah, and that's why they have to re-strategize.
Presents a dilemma to a lot of the people,
including the opposition party.
The opposition party, but particularly to the New Patriotic Party. Because you see, they are now left to decide as to whether they will follow an individual or they would follow a political party.
Yes. And on that,
so that's a stark decision to be made by NPP followers.
And he is encouraging the NPP to vote for their parliamentary candidates and vote for them, for him.
Happy.
Obi yes, I did NPP. Now, I just said, "Oni baby, ordinary dragons." Again, Sefah. The ally, any information here was before. Yeah, suspecting ye na bem. And in yeti ye na bem. See a northern Muslim running mate to Alan Martin. That is what is coming. The next thing ever ban. Was in the coming weeks or months or the other. But I am telling you,
officially,
when you see a big fish from another political party pairing Alan Martin, don't be surprised. Ultimate joining with Facebook. Now, I drink
can actually
but the yati dada aba bedrune abawie say I just said the wo dada na eteka ho no no kre. But what did the make answer? The wo dada e fa running mate nsem. Ani nkofo bi a Omusu beko baby a declaration be sometimes to come. And in kophobia, ebochi dombi. Enokre. But
the rumors are no longer rumors, they have been confirmed.
Yes, they are becoming reality.
Yes. So no longer you can't consider them as speculations.
Yes.
And it's say, si eba betina ha na ye kasa odo waso be fam ye.
Yes.
Cause enye bosirum ka.
Sefah, Alan has started with something. First of all, we're encouraging in Crawford say they should go the Ghanaian print. Alan is calling on NDC members, calling on MPP members, calling on all others. Normally, Yabeka's only floating voters. I'm aware of some institutions are reaching out to, and how people in the academia have been to brace themselves up. Some professionals, and so they brace themselves up. It's going to be interesting.
You're betting Komokakra because you're trying to get a year perspective from a year political scientist.
Very good. Very good.
In the area of a year politics, those who followed the political history of the Republic of Ghana. Now, any munim komo na yenya adwenkyere kakra from yene a year Dr. Bracon yene ntwetwe komo kakra on this particular declaration of Alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah ameke se ene no ono ekwa akogina kontonkre na wako akovai for the high office of the Republic of Ghana. Doc, ewie ye mohamu akwa baba epa ho adabenso.
Yo, meje so ewura.
Na mejiri se apom ye boko de wadaroma.
Oh, yes wadom. Yes wadom. Anwodin wo ho.
We de doc yanka bia semu. De yatie ni se anase de nei owura Alan Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah aka ene se wono akwa akogina kontonkre se Ghana fo ento ne so aba. No mra meye mampanyi emfama o makronkron Ghana.
Yo, yesi sade we de etie ho asemache. Na yesi osaman obubube fi a ene ehu. Onya bedru fi pe na abeka yen atiasefo ye ho ne ene na anete hase na ne ho nye ho bio. Eji asemi ba bedru ho no na ja ye gbo kontine hwe den na eba den wo beka den na obeka ene de ono a sinanum e watu nanum tu se ene de okogina kontenkro na wafi party efi 1992 wababesom ewo mu ano oni omoto nkwanta wapai wakeka niema bebre awaye de aboa party no efi sabre no na afi senia oye baby smas management odi wo mampani kofo breso de menye na bra okoye okogina okansie bi na sani esi twetwe no ni ade na ne nkrofo ye bo no ye ha wo madwen ni ade no wode na nesu ade wode ne ha wo kodan party leadership no ama odo cycle sabre no omo ene no kasa ye se omo behwe ahwe de omo ye no omo ani so ye hwe buada enti wo hwe sa niema ni nyina ne mmoa ene ahofama wode ama party no a na se nkoni ye na de etwa na wo kra ne nansen abato omko ye ya ehun niema osusu se ankoye ne senti na fe se sikasem a bagi amanyo semafa ene ehunehuna esum bi mada ewo man ya ba kosem ewo party no enhihye ye mu no ntino wo susu se otwe no ho enti se no o party na eni bibia ese de omote party nse ne esigina wo no enipa bi a hijack no enipa bi a omoye selected appointees bi eni party ne mpanifo bi aje kwala wo ne bobol na ne mame ato ball ama no na wo bo short anu achiache ne botom de ko omaje party na ahye omo botom a chese omo emma ma niema nko yie ma no niema ohun niema so yie enti wa na adwen se eni o fi party no mu eno no de ne so ade ehu ababetu dwa no se okogina content kro na hono na yebedi nkomo ya fen ebere atwam ebere di kan pa obi ko se konte kro ewo presidential election mu eye bra ye call presidential election edi kan pa wo Ghana third republic 1979 enipa nan ene ko ginaye omo ne amanyoku ensia ene ginaye na amanyoku ensia ande me fi se enhu nkoba se mebobodi nkomodie mu na ankura mu gina se kontekro no Dr. RP Bafo na ne symbol no yesafoa wonya 0.50%, that's 0.5%. Kwame Nyante okode dada na ne gina hyede ne ye bro wonya 0.47%. Ni Mark Diamond Adi presidential candidate Montoman of na fish ayapata 0.37%. And Alhaji Imoro Ayana on na ye scale 0.27%. Parties no de wenya bikura no na the third force party Dr. John Belson onunya 2.20%. Ne free ho ba no MC ba fourth republic imu krachi ba ku bi gina se content kura na ne performance no ensesen feed ye ko hu wo 1979 wo mo se na oye ba ko ade e free ho ba nyina no ahwodin bi a hyede ni saade no mo esan say I say odo me a do me kraman so love me love my dog nti Ghana for no kotoa ma party a na wo toa ma ama president no so etu ba hwe no empendo do e dia koni nyina no o man pani no be win no oro na ya otai kura nkonwa dodo o mrahye bedwafi ho na se yi a krachi si okogina kontekro yi obetimi atoa ma MPP obetimi atoa ma NDC na emom no ono toma no se presidential candidate e hono na e bia na e haw no wo so Ghana for benya ankrankra mo gidie ene gidie CP se me toa ma independent candidate na emom parliamentary ne de metoa ma party a medono se o man se gidie na eni hono e koso atna ho de a ene na krachi no na chances e slim enti no ho na every ben na yenhwe won se ewo mu a party system de etimi tina ba bi che o man bi so che wo hwe South Africa say ada party ayinu twemu no amambo no twemu nipa nyi mu amambo no twemu no efi 1994 no ibe no African National Congress ANC no na wadi abato mato nyina form aban ebretintini esi de facto one party system oba Ghana efi 93 years 92 eto aba edikan no eba no won say two parties esono ne chiniye na o madi adadan ya wo aban ya dan ya besi enei enti wo de to America de ho eno so sa Congress and Republican it wo ba ho a yes
Democrats and Republicans
sorry patch me Democrats ne Republicans no it wo ba ho yes a two party system ya na timit na o maybe mo che I might be who was be the multi party and your party no send your branch Martin kan party no timidi ayini be free party I would be bremo at the form or team no enti no say ye Ghana for aye prepared say omo be jai two party system no mo akoto ama party fufuro bia ana obi a onya manyosem or the bani de ani amai be so yenso ato ho bani de right from day one also omo ne di kan e breaki sa cycle no say ye fee the third wave of democratization as ye no on say democracy no wa pima sign prensa ne prensa so a oba no wo shaase wa Africa ewo Benin ebra Matthew Kereku na wadi ade emfie bebre na omukọ say ye kwotoaba na fe Nusifo Sogulu betu no won say efi ho no independent candidate na tatra so sa enti sa no ma no so ne de no esa abetwa to ho no ye esa ye twa to ho ne say ye two party system be sisan say esa say independent candidate bi ba now the true multi-party system aba ebre ene betri
But Doc, hey, circumstances are what they are to joy. Any examples out there, man? Young fan say, we went into the history of the Republic of Ghana. Bra, ya war any pebium kokojina contemporary. The context here, one more edukojina contemporary. Is it the same as a context here? A year ora alantremating a woman.
The ma ye wura Martin the assistant say. Ono ofi amanyokuo kukuda mienu no mu baako esono de no mu no esi fom nkyɛ kura enti ebie nipa bi wo saa party no mu na ne ho yɛ omakono enti omo yada no na enti wasi so obetimi de omo nyina de n'achi akɔ sɛ obetumi de saa afo no nyina de omachi akɔ na omo yɛ prepared say omo party no omo beti nakwa no de omachita ya ma independent candidate no na floating voters enipa on de woni party bi afa na emom no wo hwe otie wo nkasa na woni ma na wato amam o se dodo no Ghana nipa dodo na ye mabun o ma statistics bi wo ho no mo ne se nipa no dodo na ye mabun chese adwuma ne ayi ne anidaso nyina abo wo mo enti no said mabun ye dodo yi so mo party bi anem sense wo ye floating voters no obetimi apulu along ana woni movement ni mu se obetimi apulu along dia ene na chese obetimi atwe NPP ahoden no abafom se otimi niam na be se obeye science wo say political science no inexact science won say meteorology for dano if you had an omsinsu obeto pa titiri western and central regions no we abo ha brutal we win by so enti sometimes some predictions no ebem etede bi so na afa nchen baby enti ne ya na ye ka se base enti se base otimi pulo ma longa obetimi atwe NDC MPP ahoden no so abafom na ebeye enough se betimi mo abeye president. So Benya president, I say we a lot of the floating voters, any party wo free mobano. And no betinya baso no etimi be president ya na. No I bet me ayedin man.
And no ya asem sebe, but yemisa se ensem bia wo kan ye se e free bre a wo ye na adwene se obekwa akogina ama party ma ato ne so abasa o meye franka to ni fama the New Patriotic Party no. Ewo bra wantimi ani nkunim woni mampanyin na Danquah Akufo-Addo ekoye wantimi ani nkunim free saa bre no na chitafo omudi na kire as ehunehuna bi abamu yedio mani yedio munya ewo party ni mu a said ye woka se Owura Sykes ene ne tenase ma nanka wo ye na adwene se wo free party no me o sanse sa na adwene nanka o wa rihemu bi se saa ensem a wode kokoto party danimu no party mpanefo betimi adi ho dwuma nanso womantimi ani ho dwuma ekoya kokosi se on the 26th of August 2023 ensem bia wode koto dwabre bi atwamu no sansem ni bie noa na san koso a eno wogina so ka se ene opokumfa ninku wodware a ene ho empire enya de a wobeto akoso ede no akwakosi akanse mu bio ensem ya wokan ye ede na kire anase ede na eka efa the New Patriotic Party ni ho
baby atwam nim se na mafidie so eka ho a me ka se crash no owo ensem bi wo ne bo a party no mpanifo empentie no omompentie no anhwe ya da ebetimi amoma di omodokon kwawo ana ebetimi ama omahwie fufuo hu nkwan agu no makodi fufu wie wo enti basania osi kenche se obia mpentie no na wosan kaka ho se ase na playing field prama no mogudi so agro no na so na ho prum na se niam bi enkoyie ewo saa prama no so nti petition a nipa nkono a wodo ka ho bi no e de koma party no mpanifo so omonhwe se yankoto aba no faako yankoto wo miamia ne mo mbeto wo faako no ase eno no obi ampentie Afi no wachi no saa ehunehuna ene sikasɛm a awura party no no. Ene justice mbo ya ka ne sɛ no no.
Periperiyo.
Ne ti ase.
Periperiyo.
Periperiyo ayesisi ne ti ase no. Ɛhɔ no ɛna aha no bebree ase wo sɛ party no nneɛma na ewo mu ɔde hyɛ ase ɔde wura mu mfi aduasa nsia mu nie no aduana nsia mu nie no enkoyie ma wo ho ne sɛ bio enti ne sent no wayɛ na adwen sɛ ɔde na ho ɔden ne na adwen ne nim de nyinaa boa party no nanso asan sɛ nkɔfo bia hijack party no ne sent no wode ne dibre to or twe ne ho afi party no mu.
But okay, is that not an indictment on the leadership of the party? So from 2008, mpanyinfo ba ye nyina or one assumption the book, and I believe sir there is a continuum, a system that where mpanyinfo bebia we see some of the issues a year one more don party ni dia babeto na ombetimi atu ho anamo from a year 2008 up until a year 2023 for Ora Alan Chrematin to have said, say, and someone akoso no anya ne da odokoto party mpanyimfo animu no still no na ekoso. Is that not an indictment on the party leadership?
Sanya okay almost masuguso enema esisi ya waka yi megide se bi won ma eyamanfo no animosem bi amokra mobo ho da wurobi so ho se ebra abato ne course won megide se mobo ho da wuro ne bi niema bi a na enkoyie bi mode betu dwa na sempenefo ntimi entu ho anamo besi ne na akoye sania okay enipa bi achi ahye omobotom omachi party na ahye omobotom na ye yodium didi baako achi na sese no wo susu se huhu nyo mo ho a media mre di animu no betima ye nabone ama yen
Doc, me na wase me wojiri se nyankopon no wotena ensam a wodi tu dwane ye betimi ayi mu pensempensimu kese we de obi be se we preliminary commentary ya je free ho and nyankopon do ma yensa be sanka obio na ya biebie nsem no mu yie wadaroma ma me na wase no awie
oye
Ora Isaac Bracco, a political scientist, one and what is a minute to come on. We preliminary commentary. Obviously, we will get from a year woman de ewo amamuo ensemu ena AD a year in some home como Monfanchame. A couple of your messages are more dear but making can be farmer at TF1 for live on the show this afternoon. Mr. Minimsa comments now more dear but a dozen tea. Any day more, one member kakra men can be near in tray homra. A tray bank on the yakari dimension so would money in its minimum. Sir, you are itching to even calling to express a year also a thought on the Akoso, the declaration made by Ora Alan Kojo Martin saying we in free the new patriotic party more. One no aircraft kujina control Ghana for one more NTN Nasem na one more emfa a year. Akunya kese wo maimu the presidency womo emfa emmanuel naso womo to enkonko to aba emfa mano mama kinkan messages ni bi na menko yenko Facebook but leave your comment on Facebook making kind Eddie Amau of a case. So I think Happy FM have interest in Alan resignation because of you hear how Happy FM in the studio. I'm so okay, we won't tell some how can I say. Game Boy G just say, which kind of bogus question is this? Even on a Pahwa the Bang, Sefah style of moderating the show is different. Sefah reads comments. Okay. Game Boy G there what the Esmaba no Busaza, which career do you have apart from jumping from radio station to radio station, writing trash? Oh, Game Boy G Nyanto Wasekakra. Your comment on the Akosuono. Citizen Sika Togo. Citizen. Citizen, say good afternoon. Sefah and Mask. You guys have shown that you are professional and consistent when it comes to issues that affect nation building and the nerve of our country without fear or favor. With the issues cropping out of the scholarship secretariat with regards to bribery and corruption, it is nothing new because our politicians have used cancerous greed and ill will across the past few years to abuse their offices paid for by the public to rob the same people of the goodies democracy must provide. It is sad that the very people who are to serve the people are rather leeches taking advantage of the blood, toil, and sweat of the citizens. How on earth can we develop if academic pursuits are sold to the highest bidder or on sickening partisan lines? If democracy cannot guarantee the basic necessities of life, it would be inevitable for the masses to demand an alternate system that will assure them of the benefits for which they pay taxes. Citizens Sikato Godia or the Ebayen. A couple of messages here. My main can be not yen to Jumedi and it's live on Happy 98.9 FM. Mukala say Sefah, it is sad to see Alan break away from the great New Patriotic Party. I therefore urge my party leadership to handle issues with fairness and equity. Honorable Ken is still in the contest, so enough of the tendencies that can cause disbelief. NPP needs to break the 8. So if equal treatment is not met, Ken Ejapong can equally join Alan to cause us 2024 elections because Ghana is behind Ken to win and give us a new Ghana, inshallah. Mukaila Jonas, they are the Esma Ebayan. Other message ni Ken Farouk said the current NPP has little resemblance of the party I joined in 1992. That was a quotation made by Alan Kojo Mating. Ken Farouk and our we Esma Ebay. Ken Farouk, good afternoon. Going out to you. Other messages are Mode Abba B Inye. I think the Makin can't wait did that. Okay, all right, Maminko. Or say Dr. Baumia ending Alan political career. Dr. Baumia, no size. Of Acadia or this summer Ebay and Suleiman Queen or Sifa. This is called Se Papa Enyashi, Bonnie, and so Enyashi, Suleiman Queen. Good afternoon, going out to you. Nana Kwadwo Nana, or say Alan has come to the end of his political career. Very bad move. We're not drinking, we say Muhammad Usman, Sefah and Co. This is what you want to hear. Agrone form. Alan exposed himself. Muhammad Usman, on the this mobile, and I say this is a victory for the NDC 2024. Selikem Seli, one of the Esma Ebai, and I say I said this long ago. Kofi Frank, I say independent sad. NPP has betrayed Alan. Kofi, good afternoon, going out to you. Comensa Pillar 2, I say Alan Tremating is still NPP, Debbie. That's in the past. And don't mean as we speak now. We say never depend on something that is not dependable. NPP is not dependable. It's not a dependable party. Alan is now an independent candidate. Kim Farouk or no way by Mo Kyla Jonas. Good afternoon, going out to you. Emmanuel Hatchful, or say Reynolds, you are not painting the issues well. You should have applied for the scholarship or visited the Cocoa Clinic to see how you'd be treated or changed at the Cocoa Clinic and feel how the system is cruel. When we were talking about a year and somewhere else with regards to scholarships, and they in baby I say why do people think they be a mini mask? We are very happy for Ora Alan Tremating's resignation from the New Patriotic Party. I don't have that. Well, Osman Omo Maka. We don't have anything for any political party. Ours is we predicted said this is likely to happen, and the idea is here. So, I make a tremor says, if we do not have the and I say we've not heard from the grapevine, we will not make some comments. Other comments, my king can be not Yemrefi. Charles Oting, also we thank God for that NDC all the way. God bless Alan. One of the Esma Ebayan. Mukaila, I've read your message. the Dantimisho and fat and sign Mabu. Okay. This one says the NPP has been hijacked by unscrupulous party apparatchiks. Alan Kuchuchamat. Some of the messages are Modiabano, and continue sending your messages on our Facebook live stream, making kind Eddie Ama for live on the show. My entry on Ba large Kabi Watana Sanso and Ura Ekuokun on also Atanas, only Mabijafua and every Yaniomu Etchin Como Efa and someone Akoso. Key amongst them will be a year Ura Alan Kojo Tremating, the resignation from the New Patriotic Party, and Ene Wasiwa Kwakujina as an independent for Ghanaians to vote for him to occupy the highest seat, and I said the highest position in the Republic of Ghana.
Happy Bible quiz. Yasan baby wo. Wonim de e wotro kronkron no te sen. Why krado? So ba be kan ye ho e wa kwantuo sonko a. Ye do Bible mu osiko na ye sen nya akyade aka ho ana. Ene wo bra wo se wo so hyiren no enie. Happy 98.9 FM. Ye ton safre in sorry ahodo. Ene agidifo nyina. Samumra na momfa mo ho share the 2023 edition of the Happy Bible quiz. E wo bra ye gi ani e wotro kronkron mu na ye sen nya akyade ahodo asande aka ho. Wei e ya kwantuo sonko a. E so wonim de e wotro kronkron mu ahwe. So person register. Bomodian bra Happy 98.9 FM. They will sign them down. Number 5 or registration form. And I bet you your friend number 0245 957 852. Said you be a begin to work home. Kayo. So we no won't be ashamed. That chapter was all do registration form no bano. 29th of September 2023. Sajumadi, one more boy media bramo. The Bible Society of Ghana, Christian Council of Ghana. Happy Bible quiz. Knowing Christ. Happy FM. Any Jenkwa.
Read your Bible, pray every day.
Ghana Munti, Sikabeja, Happy FM, Ekwampa, Yenauso, Akache Yetia Fose, Yedamasi, Infinity, Yefena Happy FM Sika Puduo, Mr. Happy FM Sika Puduo, dialing *274 *8#, 1 day, *274 *8#, who MTN no so, Yen 12,000 Ghana City, now to me a day channel on some Kamubi, Benyu Frimo, Yang 5 phone, Obian dialing *274 *8#. Kai said Daobiano, you bet to 5 Ghana City, Nelsubit Madal do be out there. What best on the chance? Now when we need big the Biarada, your programs are good in also. Kai say, Enely, Ajiatum. Yang in my phone sway, Nayan Dale, Sikana Beja, Bra, Jodie, sister, young call.
Yama at here for any from a happy 98.9 FM. So, a Pawada Benjamin Dian was Suguswa with you, and from Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah, from Happy 98.9 FM, and Crancrudium, where you're twapping, Tifiduman Temunisim 100.1 FM in Tamale, Nisim 95.9 FM, Bolgatanga. Offer Tifiduman Tema baby Fabia bit me at and Mr. Mufanchame. Nakabon Mochina, a bit me and Yakonia said, a bit me a pick more calls on a yet near Akoswo and Nay. Monfanchame, Brennico, Esan said, your cocofa, a yet the live feed no empty. Monfanchame, a bit of what Eddie Cantanase, Mamma Bijafua Quaba, now Yensian Comoto Trainasi, because Emreno Eddie can cockradda. A bit of what my mamma, a mamma Quaba, Ura, Alaji Kabi, and Ura, Alexander Coco, Mamma Quaba.
Yeah,
Majority of Pombo dear. Mamma Fash and Chassis and Fanfru Ura Kabi. This is coming from somebody who used to be a member of your political party, and he was in Wefrimo or Kwakujina Contemporary. Now, the all can say your party members can vote for their respective parliamentary candidates, but it drew say Omopo Bio Yaman Penia, and also Owo and it's what they also beat me as a Sagana. They should vote for him. Does it come to you as a surprise?
Party for election committee. Election said there's a 4th July, 4th November. Candy for Nafi Yensu yamba ni abri wɔ fam na alenchirimantin asem na ayɛ sɛ de odi kan kae a dana ɔrezaeɛ na as a minister no ɛno ano asan kan nti we say the surprise me bia so ka de ɔkan asɛm ɔkan
ɛda asɛm na ɔkan sɛ ɔbɛtumi aka
ɔrezaeɛ as a minister ɔse the party no ɛbɛɛ di aman ɛwɔ message ho yɛni asɛm a yɛde kɔka kyerɛ Ghanafoɔ nti 2024 bɛɛ di aman MPP foɔ in terms of message ɛna ebinom ka sɛ sɛ sa na ɛteɛ deɛ anka wonkɔ kɔntɔnkorɔ ɛwɔ sɛ sansa bi ebinom keka ɛtu ma de sɛ ɛna wayɛ it be I'm not surprised he thinks the party say ɛnyɛ attractive to Ghanaians nti no de hyehyɛ nneɛma bi ɔna ɔkeka nsɛm bi ɔkɔfa 208 asɛm nyinaa ba sɛ no yɛkyɛ nyinaa ɔcontest yɛ ma party for itu one only so win the election every step of the day wa contest na nado I don't contest here.
Or contest.
Yeah, party for neto abamano. And no who say be a party no he na and a amon peno and a way. And I mean, and I face a drew me syndrome now. Yeah, a been dinamo party no. Some beja monjai. Because who call NDC album say be a sanity. Because talk about Professor Alabi. Talk about Spio Gabra. Ade, your mama, when you see your party mana. But we say bia every bia ni from a bon nipa a boji no so no die. O ma ya ho se be se die. Ye nko tai kire na ye support party no. Na die party the person o de ko tem bia na ye na ma ye no. Ye mfa no nko. Party nti hodin. If you are losing your favorites in the party or who lose sebi foundation within your party now.
But I say it's because of intimidation. You've been intimidating on the TD for since 2008, and leadership of the party has actually failed to do anything about. And someone or the party
he has been second, and the third and fourth people have never said so. He has been coming second. He's happy. He has the mind that a drumisu, and that party was built in democracy. So you lead yourself. Itu ya sa na wonse bia duru so na sa bia sabi inframa ebo bebe ehwem ni bebe papa na obi akọ ho a osi adan na mo akọ ho mumba bebe a me a duru mi so no na mbeti masem mame. I mean, where does democracy work like that? Yam fan say the leadership say do kan no asem kana make kan say mpanifo no ta obi achi anamebwa ade we see on kwan say nyese bia omkoto aba na omkoso obi nsa. Say tomorrow. So how do you accuse them? At a given time,
he alleges that Sika monocracy has entered into internal politics.
I dear friend of opposition on
Alan Cash.
Not the so, not the then be or party, then be Ghana. Alan Cash wouldn't say Allah. Oba na odi ska ba na whatever like cash na ye ene obi so aba na say bisabi o mi ni so do ka say ya chesika na me nim candidate a obe face delegates o ma won ska so far as I'm concerned me hu ye me nim say tokrom de na o ka na hu na ono o ka na oni evidence na o ka dia but de omo ye nyina na obi aye all the hopefuls a omo call around me hu ye because in Greater Accra here I follow some of them. Not at least 5 constituencies. Not at least 5 constituencies. Each one of them. So I know. Say, that's the normal tier way. Say, don't bar, say, don't wait here, TNT, ye high floor, you know. What do you say? It's Kasaye. So what I say, ye transporting the Pabikura, and Bassa, Betra, no Mojusu, media men, there is a PR gimmicks, Dingina, Eska. It means democracy in the say scarcity. Who can say sabi and yes kasama na udi sabi on kind of enche ho. Obianim yen penisa but sana abano. Obian penisa nanka yen say adwin e kire. But can it be so say the tie say oti ho a na o ka say bi a me dem aba me pese me komo nto mame me na me nukurefuo ampa ye hwe so sare wo nukurefuo Now, until Ghana for us or Abama. Do you think in this present generation, Sunday Koto Abano? Ah, it's the way the one Jaika. You see, we have issue. Said they be all cano. Said no person equal the win and Timmy uncle. And I said the party, if I say on person which on party, and then uncle ye. That one must be talked about. So I say, but so can be a party no asheda, I canana, Emma obidia, not only sebi evidence. Which election here sebi in some amount? Tell me one election, even in constituency. I can say be a parliamentary constituency election, not as a member. Yanchu be a so yanchu be obiata. Tell me, no, I am matured politician. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elections. Now, can say be a intimidating candidate. What is I? Or issues, ebia or no can, maybe I want to cancel party. And the fact that party no ebia monte was something. Ebia, the omo can say be almost ebia or ya obi utinate omoka. They tell you, you talk and they talk back. And it just a was some yantia, and now the opening and young watch as a party in the nuclear. You be an old assemble quiet if you are obedi. So, Sanet here. Okay, say be a nipa 9 master petition. Next petition no, and yet ni kwanswa ebebua party na until they should, because we are 9, so they should take it. Is that how we do our democracy? Where in the constitution say the election committee have fault? Where in the constitution? When in the previous election we are contesting some 2014, you contested another pocket of election in constituencies. You contested. That time you did not see. Say boom. Why now? What has changed? It's the same new property, MPP, the same delegates in Okoto. The same 214. I quite remember. So intino me yana me mpese meka nipa ho asem bebre. But se yenye na yen sheda sebi enye na mabi se enko go there enko over na se yenum bi kura na yeti ho no na ayaya bebre because utitie nsensem bi ayekeka na yusu pese uka bia ahwe na ebema nema ayebasa.
So you believe Alaji, you believe that he's got no case?
Me feel say
only case.
Me pese me come as nkura me timi kan o
But only case. Oral answer Martin attempting to say only case. All of the issues were enumerated from 2008 up until 2023. Or say party leadership failed to deal with the issues or the ebebeto a party anymore.
Genuinely, that's how we say be the open one seek here. Why do you continue to follow them? Contest election after election. And then even accept an appointment. I want to tell them, me dia sama beremo. Ma won se bia mo ye kataso mo ma so bi. Mo nka no kure, mo ndi no kure. Mi wo mo a be ha me. Intina ma to me da so di mo chi sa. Kosi na me say me life, na me say me career. I contested, me say sika, me say madaji. Knowing true, the me can no kure, say the all can no kure dia. Say, Omundi no crunch me. Why should you be doing so? Someone what you say. That America Kato say be a party, no, or the ambition by the ambition is say Obey can before. And he did not see that in this election or last year. Who says be the next time future be homano. I think na uridi na terrain and panso sanity in MPP sebi you ebia na de oye na yema no de oye na yema no because akopre kwa betwa no because in terms of bekase bia ono aduru so popular na so office bia o chitafo apapa or grounder. What stops them from even coming third? And case oba second kura se bia ya skill kura ama obia. I think you must be the second man to be reckoned with. But no. So what I say on pese yakase sebi wasako for November 4th no and I want sign bio and all indications say bia that Bamia definitely said the record year 214 no it is going to be that way. It is the same MPP, the same Nkrofo and Ombesa Ato Abano and Mijidi say bia they will do the same. Wa ho say bia ebe enim gwase kese sebi man dinu e party mu akofo more. Let me rock the boat, let me have some excuses, let me say something that I don't have evidence though, and Ghanaians, some of Ghanaians will believe me that the team or party no na me mpeda. Why na ka say onye nukure for party no? Why not the nukure party? Why not be party no? Why?
There is a statement from your party.
On point.
There is a statement from your party.
Just now?
Yes, just now. It's signed by Justin Kwadwo Sefah-Danquah, General Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, and for immediate release, dated 25th of September 2023. And it reads, resignation of Alan Kyerematen from the New Patriotic Party. The leadership of the New Patriotic Party has taken notice of the unfortunate decision of Mr. Alan Kyerematen, a long-standing member of the party, to forfeit his membership and contest as an independent presidential candidate in the 2024 general elections. The party leadership is by this medium urging the rank and file of our great party to remain calm and await an official address by the party to Mr. Kyerematen's resignation at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, September 26th, 2023, at the party's headquarters. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make the New Patriotic Party great and strong.
Normal. It's normal. By a great party and the ruling party is normal. You have to respond appropriately. Let people see that you have heard him, and indeed you come up with your also side of the story as a party. Ntino di okika yengina emi so monso omo homo ya omo bobo and then each year omo be tuju adafi omo so ma kire se de ni call so ye no that is called to duty. Alanchiri mantin ba na ebirim ya MPP fo omo firi kura se bi se meka se buzi regime e no be tu ho so what you say to omo da so ho said ya katri afiku no ye ya the OPK no I think that's patriotic enough but omo kire se omo adwen ye omo pese omo ko ejuma ma Dr. Baumia. That is democracy. Obia NTC obia so what you say now no face on ankasa ne de sebi they also na me any right any decision said the oya or see why we draw any decision no obia entimi enko but ni how ne say bia opese authentic say yes crew ade no money pa bi aya shada no sebi party no a free 28 up to now only no problem pese obedi party ne kai na mentiase
that's a claim and you no kwa na make it.
Mentiase
We have one of the contenders of the November 4th elections, Ura Kennedy Akompreko Ohene Kwame Japan. I no so make it claim say it looks as if the field is not level. The field is skewed towards one candidate backed by the system.
Let me see that is an insult to the party.
But
that is an insult to the rest of the party, also election committee. And then what Jiatum say, sebi, kwaya be faso atu aba ni awie. Ni akoto aba. Now 1 or 2 incidents binti upese okele se bia. And afensu mpe no former kwacha wadwen. E 24 August no. It's an insult, an indictment on them. For you to say so. Inti enti minchire adwen party no. Abribia. Why do you go and vote? If that is not so. Abribia. Majority ko baby abribia omo your mistake. Why should it be so? And now minority could be a mistake. Now, at a time, and be it majority, be it minority or individual. Intimisra meka, I will say, agrono, and only say be a ultimate echo kawasemo. Any wadrim poa, say be about the entire person we can denifu Emma party, no. So what you say, and there's a coca, abribia. As for the election, ya fremo, and procedure. And any regulations are November 4th. So mungin asa ana yesa. Yet to you ube wasam abenso ebakasa so. Sana 24 August date. So what I say? No election. Me say no election. Even friends electoral area coordinatorship election. We have problem. So what I say? Ube ya problem. But how you manage it and how you come up. And the best say you are sebi true Democrat and you are true loyal to the party and party cause. This is what the MPP people are looking at. Then be a party that they no. You're at a time, difficulties, aba. Na utimi jinamu, na utimi sacrifice ema party no. Na utimi kasa de, echi omaju to se be se jina pintim. This time na enya de papa party, jem na enim, etimi jina yi dachi enche bia ebetimi akwa enim ebenya sabi enijim. That is what they want to hear now from any obi opposite sabi odi ekai. Not say be obeba ka say be sebi. Ufie airport or ufie airtime. Na ufie no kura no okwa sebi untimi ntena sendidi. And I say ufie kura kabe mami nkabi no amamo no enim papa. Meanwhile you are still in the party. Indeed the best thing or no. Me feel say the best thing or man no.
To you,
hey, he doesn't trust.
The best thing why and say
he doesn't trust the
what
party.
free party no.
On party. Said all can assist to it.
Was it on trusted party?
Also suspicion. And ordinary party no. According to him, son or based on his narration.
Somebody who has worked for the party in government on 2 occasions. To you, Alhaji Kabi, your argument is say Ura Kojo, Alan Kojo Chirmating.
Margin is say
he is working in the party on suspicion.
That is what I hear him saying. All is say Kaboma. That's what I hear him saying. One thing you can 2000 days here. Also still no now doing this be a party any NDA. Up to date. And yes, I know. Let me say on suspicion one on party no. So say a year man.
Somebody who has presented his case to the party's leadership. And the party's leadership has failed to resolve these matters that he's presented.
A year man or party no more.
But somebody who is presented his petitions to the party for the party to look at a year concerns our reason.
Has it not been heard?
So has the party done anything about it yet?
They have written to him. No design. We resolve it gradually. That's what they do. So they have listened to him, and he has heard them, and he has accepted that. That's why I thought after that he has contested several elections in the party.
Are you not concerned?
Including accepting.
Is the party not concerned? You as a member of the party, are you not concerned?
I am concerned. Because these things do bring some out there. I'm talking about out there. Some questions on what is there to be the truth or what is not. Some people will be still imagining as to what he's saying, is it the fact or not? And that is where the party maybe will have problem. Coming out to try to rally their people and tell them, no, there is no iota of truth in this. He has taken his decision. We respect that decision. And we have to mobilize as a party, as we've been doing, to lead this party again and again and again and again. And I'm telling you that Alan Chirimantin's decision is long overdue to me. Because his narration is that since 2008, he has sacrificed and the party still is not doing, coming in terms with him. I don't know what you want to see. That he should be the flag bearer before he will be okay. I don't know. You see, really, I'm amazed. I'm saying to you, I'm not surprised even. Because since the day he resigned as a Minister of Trade, he said it. That he think he and his colleagues as MPP will have it very tough because we don't have message to tell Ghanaians. And I think he spoke like he's going for an independence since that day. That's what I was perceiving him to do. And he has done it today. And I think I don't have problem and come with him. But I'm worried. As a party, when you throw out this thing party, the party is screening for one person and the party has not heard you. The rest of the people, they don't have issue. People have issues. But you show maturity and manage the affairs. The fact that you go to election and lose doesn't mean that is all in all that you must have in the party.
Alaji.
That's why when somebody won, he give you an appointment. Necessarily, you don't have to be leader or to lead the party before you can also serve the party or the nation. He served during Kufuor time and he has served until his resignation. In that capacity, I think he's happy that he has served the Ghanaian people in terms of being minister and then as well as being a member of the party. And I think the party will talk on Monday and we'll all hear from them.
On Tuesday, that is tomorrow, 2 p.m., Trust the Pahwana Base will bring you bits of that particular press conference, the Bekoso live on the show.
I will not wish him well because I don't want him to win.
You do not wish him well?
Yeah, I don't want him to win. I want MPP to win.
Okay.
So should I say?
All right, that will be determined by the electorate. Alaji Kabi, Mameno Ase. A couple of messages for her. Emmanuel Lemawulo say from United States of Kissaman, this is a clear indication that the NPP government has fallen. Boom. In fact, I salute Alan's decision. Big ups. The road is clear for the NDC. We say Prince Martin as a boss man. The Mr. Kabe speaking right now is a typical example of what Alan was talking about. Okay, all right. Government has least to be said about him. All right, I think that some part of the message was a bit derogatory. They are making kind. A couple of other messages were those who are sending them to me privately. I am reading them. Also, is Baumia going to attack John Mahama or Alan Termatin? Good afternoon, Sifar. The spirit of Dumbo will curse the NPP if we elect Baumia as the flag bearer of the party. You did not add your name, Mr. Raya. Now doing aka a year message in Hona what they aba de amami. A couple of other messages for her on the number 0503940075. And no a number between me with the WhatsApp message, you know, afaso a day abmamin ko a year ura a koko na menyana drenchre on this particular matter because he says, Roland Martin say, well, the National Democratic Congress is welcome. Members of the party, with me at Twaba, I'm a more respective parliamentary candidate. But if indeed you want the Ghana we all deserve, the Ghana we all want, it should be him. It's not, we don't need another political party. We need a new leader that can bring the change that Ghanaians want. On his resignation and statement I'll make here during his address.
If we are sure, Omanya, I show you what. Na mechia menu apeni alaji within Kabi alaji Kabi Sefah, na me making some two quick statements and sanama call a seminar and kasasu the other kind mesre NDC for you say and more and you quick to jubilate. No, I say, Alan resignation no, a pavy way no, Ediamae, Miss Romo. This is a timer, say yen sober reflection. Na yen sheniama, a beboye going forward no. That is one. Then two. As I'm sitting here now, when him say NDC, big kahuno, we are solidly behind our flag bearer, John Dramani Mahama. No two ways about it. The rank and file. Yejina hoping teen edimano. And we are not afraid of anything. Because your name say 2024 bar yebe winning. And the asino, I see we'll study it and we'll know the way forward. But say NDC ni Becca say Okako to Aba Eddie Amal and the oh, she'll forget it. But having said that, no, my family call the resignation so. Na me fan kamasem. The resignation no any reasons are or the ama na afi so the way forward watch no. I believe say especially in the way forward no a new phenomena afi na ye ba be hu bi ewo ye political party no more. I then I can say a new phenomenon. Obi bia a free the party. Now so Obi be breaking away from the mother party. No, this is not the first time. I see from day one. You started this Fourth Republic.
Yeah.
Assisi. You know, yenya recovery of free MPP mo.
Yeah.
The party. Yenya Guzitano. Or no so free NDC mo. The party. Yesanya obeda samwa. Mo koti omo party. Yenya Nana Kunedwa
Adima Rawlings.
Or no so koti the party. Papa Kwesi Ndum. Or no so free CPP. Ekoti the party. So this once no the enye so we be free the party no mo no. Enye new. Ewo Ghana politics mo. But at the crunchy I can say Alan Way no a new phenomenon no. And he say this is somebody who break it away. You understand me? But one call for political party. This is something new. All the breakaways are yanya no. It leads to the formation of new political party. we know there's no formation of a political party. Then second point about the way now and opinion any say. Obi biara free the party moi or political party. Now why just political party no ticket to a contesting. Alan they are why eneno. Why free the political party mo a MPP mo.
Yes.
But I'll see me form a political party. Me call as independent.
Contoncre.
Yes. And also Bibi new. Yanya independent candidates from 1992. You were one worker bisu or independent candidate. But one and any no, obi and no. Yeah, by 1996, yanya independent candidates 2000 independent candidates 20 almost all the elections are no. You were independent candidates. But none of these independent candidates are omobano. You better say or your known political figure. Yenya be that.
You won't consider Obeda Samoa as a non-political figure.
Obeda Samoa or Jina Party.
Party. Okay, all right. I understand where you're coming from.
Become more
who are not forming any political party. Okay, all right. I get it.
Omoye known political figure. I'm sure we be Ghana politics more. Wonya MPP NDC. Wonya create another political party no. Na omu members no. Omu hu. What did the American say? Omu hu. Once I was boarding say we a political party no. They be on one free need member joining with there no.
Because it will be difficult for them to dissociate themselves from a party or Madonia. Then come to you.
But the Americans say we a new phenomenon. He say, or no one creating new political party.
Yes.
Then two, or call as an independent candidate. And as a political person, me say it's very dangerous.
How?
Edema the political parties.
How?
Be demonstrated at the The reason any say, or see a movement.
Yes.
And to the HN say, you can be where you are, but wait to me, I join him in movement. No? And he's preaching the Ghana agenda. You see, that is where I said that my people should not be quick to rejoice over the resignation. Let's take our time. Let's analyze him. Let's analyze his programs. Odibano. Then we'll see how best we can also position. We are already positioned. But we have to position ourselves against him as well. So that our solid front, or no on to me, so about a breaky solid front, What did they make an say? And that is what I will call on our leadership. They say, quickly, let's make sure, your friend is a rope now, a boy together now. We should tighten it more. No, be into me the infirm. Because the message now all the bano. If we don't take care, okay, whilst we are jubilating, I bet to me, Eddie be born here then. Abe kanye. Now, we share Alan Chairman team. Or your be a sebi was some MPP party ni ye papa. He is even considered as one of the founding fathers. Omowo party no more. Or your be a I mean, what body did you be him say, Alan de or your MPP de. And I don't think say Alan or Besheda a bonny trim pop say or the near might be a barbontia a good MPP party in the home, Effie. I don't think so, sir. But at times, especially Omoa young woman who say Omuye Dean, they are calm in the various political parties, Because your name say no on barbonti, embe kikansem, ombe ye basabasa, ombe kikan, ombe ya obi inti. Ye same boni be a do war party no more. Now we reporter the attitude omudi solve that challenge no at times no asifi because omunim say we dey won ba mountain wo be kan bibi boni emfa party ne ho nti na omo twentwe omo na ase wo niama ne ho. And that is what has happened to Alan. All the complaints are on making, you know. I just say yes, solve mao, yes, solve mao. Ena, edi akopie baby, akopie no. And maybe some of us we saw it coming. Say, time on baby, omo primaries ne nyina no. Na MPP party no, e mo titi bibri. Na super delegate no nsunsan ye ewo mu no enu na ya ho yi aka 4th November de no so e ba wie a enu na ye behu de ewo akiri so wo ho because enu so nim pa say enu si wie a more of these things no be pie more de aba.
So that'll be a political capital for you, the National Democratic Congress. You're looking say party you will be contesting with in the 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections, no? Is broken. It's not having a unified front.
No, that is not our wish for them. Our wish actually is that they will remain a strong political party. You bet to me, they will beat them well in 2024. Wow, when you be kuna ni pano sebi, nani baku abo, di sabaku eyeniya, enani naibaku. So ya sa nipa no wubu no awie kra po a enye wude say wabu no wo just say because all the horse are against that person and you per say MPP want to mention no na so yie na 2024 ye hwe omo a na omo ankasa ahu say ya hwe omo na yeso ye bo ato ye hu say ya hwe omo yie. We don't want them to have any excuse and the course but sabi oh yes. Their air cosu ewo mo party no ye pointing out niama dey be edi chiro mo no mo person beti because you see when it is perceived say 10 people are going into election and baku ewo mo a obia ehunu say is being backed by the executive and the establishment now who sena or everybody or matter in the party, being whipped to fall in line. What did the Americans say? Now they should tone a particular, although they've not come out publicly to admit, say, oh, we are supporting Dr. Baumia. But everybody you read, anybody or involved in the politics in Ghana can easily see, say, Baumia is the favorite of the establishment. They've not come out, but the Omofaso communicating Niamabi. Clearly, you see that Baumia is the person that party, any party in Penifo, they support. So when you perceive these things now, and moreover, so the nine Akano, when they bring their complaints, the other ones stay out of it. So the you're complaining about, and then I would why you free mo. You are not complaining the same things can be. You are not making the same complaints. Definitely no. Say me kanwa, make you say adi aye kwa koye. You crofo aye bibi, ye de yenji itum. Na would ye woo why you quiet? Ewo ho a. What do you want people to say? It means say you are in favor. Be adi aye no. Yeni wa discuss crapo dada and a wo crapo wa ma wo contribution and nothing na ye ni sa. And that is one thing I think MPP for instead of say ombeka say ala na ye say no, they should rather take a deeper and sober reflection of omo actions now omo no. No mo say die na ye no ye. Because omo Alan going as an independent candidate, will hurt them more. If he had gone on the ticket of another political party, Anka Meka say it will not go anywhere. Because the YS is here, no, it means say MPP for more MPP more sebi. Omuso omuninji kwan yedi ala na afaso any kwan party no edi impenifo ne bi afaso no. They can still remain with the party. No more joining movement, no. And that is very dangerous for them. And see, they are
Which will be a good leverage for you.
Oh, definitely. Say who kwa bobo na wo opponent be ni player no back who e bobo no share omunet no ma. Say you go.
We own goal.
Ah, say you go.
Alan I say own goal ama.
See you go.
Alan I say own goal na mama.
See you go. We here then now obenya with 3 points.
But Alan I say own goal ama.
See, Wusha obenya 3 points. Eti ye dey for won baby a goal no be free aba. You understand me? The idea can and say rather they should look within. No munche kwan on befaso because of late Kennedy Ajipon has been in the news also lamenting, talking about say party penny for no more sure say bibia a level more bia. And one thing, me I call elections several times, but it's not the presidential elections, parliamentary elections. Who call elections? And one thing I want your political parties know when they say, Obinim said the all you know, it is going against you. But be sure that because on him say, oh, politics there, we those things you now you are yet to me patch on. Nani pano de ni wufun so na then achel. But when you do it consistently, no, a bedroom maybe nipa no to me if I born in here then enchel. I'm saying this because of the Elijah Eka yes aden Alan Atra party no musa be pin answer na
served under two governments
or resigning every party no no. You understand me? Because some of these things no be amoya no the achemo. It's true say we call elections several we contesting several primaries party no more. Henti moya no the achemo. Moya no the achemo. Moya mo the achemo. So don't think say bia 2023 primary say amoko ye no so niama moye esia no obetumi de den e the ache party no. So look within. Na mo hwe niama moya ebeboa. Na this similarly, say yenyina ye support more be and yenyina we are whipping people to support a particular person no ebejai no. We'll see it. You know, I understand me because these super delegates no in some every mu eba ye no. Enye nyina grabo na yeti ye no. Yes, enye nyina na yeti ye. But they are because the media for no omo amamu kwan mu be ko bebia ye to abana kasa wo. You understand me? Enti kakra ye ni ehu ye no amotumi di bre ye no. Enu nkrabo na ye kan wasemo. Say anka wenya the full picture na anka bia decisions are encrophobi are taking the crap they will take worse one than that one. Enti me the American they said MPP as a political party though they should look inwardly. No more share. Because in some year by no mimiti Alan did when emiti a check. Na me nkrapo say anka Friday no be this release and press conference. Because niama yetiti no and the SC no I think that they should be very careful. Because we don't want a political party that is in disarray to go into an election with them. No. You
don't want any excuses.
Yes.
They will say,
no.
Their front is divided.
We
That's
want
why you
them
want
to remain solid. No,
okay.
And I believe, say, that is when we beat them, no, they will also feel comfortable. And Oma Ahu say, ya beat you, papa. It's immediate. They are constantly the idea. But I think, say, Alan going as an independent candidate, no, or better me winning elections, no. Me, at least 3 months. Nyama bi wo ha me hwe as a political person no. O kana se me wie no. Waka be wie wie. Nyama be se 3 bi e ba ma adwen mu. But me can no wa.
On can this
Me can because me can e betumi aheti me ankasa me party.
Na obeto amano.
You understand me?
You are welcome.
You know? Oh no. And you say it's not. They be, me can't say me kwako to amano. 2024, I have my candidate John Dramani Mama on one me kwako to abanamano, and nothing will change that. You understand me? And come to me the me fingers staying in a to abana. I can in a be called the ama John Dramani Mama. And I know that is not it. You offer you party no more. And the be a woman na we hear declaration say we won't two man. Right? If you be more party no more on be two man.
Okay. A quick one. I'm making messages in the board. Suleiman can say people like Alhaji Kabi are the reasons the NDC is being destroyed. Why didn't he blame President Akufo-Addo? NPP rather. NPP. The NPP is being destroyed. Why didn't he blame President Akufo-Addo for forcing himself into power in those days when he was losing to Kufuor then? Question Obusa and Game Boy G just say the downfall of the NPP is Nana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo's tin. Or no, they esuma buy no. Game Boy G, we knew at Prince Martin said, I wouldn't be surprised at all if he supports Bawumia to run for president. That's Alhaji Kabi Martin. Prince Martin said, and then one say be able to support a year Ura Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to win the flag bearership race and also vie. No, Prince Martin also Ovutiamano best campaign at the Amman. But quick one, 3 minutes on a year. And someone who are home common, then we can wrap up because because of the eco fire and jazz and the check I cry with the move but 3 minutes then you wrap up whatever.
Oh, the history and the person more penning for omudimwa political scientists no more afre from Mate or Fidia Hudo be bresu and one can also afre HSA the history since fourth dispensation HSA these two parties. Now, Obia strength, NDC could have 41% on their strength, MPP could have 40 to 43% on their strength. And it's been so. Even the year 2016, NDC for a case somebody go papa, cho papa, no, I just say, show papa, no, they had 40%. So, almost for Serbia, I like to Odin Hufel. I hope you are getting me. There are some independents, and you're not so free party, but they are telling you that we have been getting independence since the inception of Fourth Republic, per records. So what I say, but the strength of the party, two parties, so people call Onya, it is 43 or the 40 or conk. So what I say, that's the base, including Brubea or Sheki ni wenu komini. Still, the American no. And I'm going to urge all MPP people say, Momum Sheki Kura, Omun. Gina Pintim or party that no more say be a join party the party no is say who do any party they can't continue on bedom ye. No munjina ho, almost say be a nipa bakume binti, ubetimi a join party. But the majority, any Kesiana honey say, Ube MPP ni mapa, abribia party no, a yenchi ebia, epese edibuana party de coca. So stay calm, keep hope alive, don't be distracted. Allow the party to take decision on this matter, and then let's follow the party. As to the race for June, for November, for MBC, it's long over the conclude.
It's concluded.
It's the battle of the northern region people. John Mahama and then Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Adia Besiduno. Intino me straight party for say. Omun sebisem enya butre ma yenko didi natem na attacking sa and afensu who are sebisebi upese udi na chino fine you are free but kai say the party constitution ho obi okọ contemporary na party ni bapa udi na chia wa wonim de ho from that day what is it to be member of the party
but that's it Alhaji Kabi
intini misremeka say let's respect his decision, let's allow democracy to work, but stay with your party. belong where you are, listen to the party on Tuesday, and then let's see the way forward. It do November for Kwatu Aba, Nature Wadri.
Okay.
Nemo say, maybe I may pay from about me.
All right, me that's it. Alaji Kabi, Mamma was it. Ora Agoko. Mamma, you want to send me chat on
the Marcano, me Sisubium. Their Alan Aye and Eno is different from what we know. And see, and more in your BBR, I dream say, once Alan call independent, no, it will not have any effect. And no dear, Mestre Yenina, na yentu yebu, na yen share issues ni and Sana will come to that conclusion because we don't have what we have in history, no, doesn't back
what's the decision that he's taking.
Yes, the decision.
Because the phenomenon had been say Obi Free Party and Biako continue political party to contest
we have
for
never
the presidency.
had anybody a free political party no because me call independent. We've never had that before.
Could it be said he knew and he had actually studied the political
yes, that's
history
what I'm saying, that
of the country and didn't take it this particular decision?
Or your beer, or you're smart. What's your day? Why share all the for more free various political parties, you know, and how they ended? You understand? And see, that is how media mestre as political people no say you be sua na yen hwese na ebeko and nothing that because say media man no be say 3 months.
Yes, from now up to December.
Maybe it should go to January because say you were October.
So you were September, October, November,
yes,
December.
October, December. And by the end of December, no, we should know whether the independent candidate channel a bet to me accurate some way be what the political sphere no Ghana.
All right, Mamma was say, Ora, Alexander Kwoko, Ora Alaji Kabi, one more video from the Kwame home, I'm hearing competition segment and a breath here for live on the Pahua Bang. Now go on watching between the hours of 1 to 5 p.m. essentially because when him said the analysis on this particular matter, and ya fee, and any baby would have to get deeper into and someone would dare to join me. Now, was it Obesa Babon Tibio, and also. Because this is leading to chain of events.
Yes.
As we speak now, the New Patriotic Party said,
Yes.
2 p.m. They will respond to.
I'm waiting for that response. No, you see, their response will give a certain picture. You understand me? And see, with the young
how strategic they will be.
Yes.
All right,
I would say for now appropriately.
Appropriately.
Yes, appropriately.
All right, Mami celebrate customer service week with your customers, clients, employees, and colleagues. Treat them to Nikomi's latest hilarious stage play at the National Theatre on Friday, 6th of October, 2023. Handwriting Communications, in partnership with Stories for Change Foundation and Global Media Alliance, present The Last Chicken in the Kitchen, the latest stage dramedy by award-winning playwright Nikomi. Come hang out with loved ones and friends on Friday, 6th of October, 2023 at the National Theatre. Time is 6:30 p.m. The Last Chicken in the Kitchen is brought to you by Chicken Man Pizza Man, E-Transact Ghana, GWO Sevo, Aki Supermarket, TLC, and Shimei Solutions. Media partners, YTV and Happy 98.9 FM. Grab tickets for 100 Ghana CDs, double for 180 Ghana CDs via the short code *389 *624 or WhatsApp 0205569657 for details. Last Chicken in the Kitchen. It's a finger-licking drama. Between the hours of 5:30 a.m. and 9 a.m. on Channel Napa. Join us on the Happy Morning Show. One Put Sports is up next.
One Put Sports on Happy FM. Enya teni, enya dedeyo, enya mirikatio, enya ntitiemu, enya kotoko 1 has 1. Eya tisua. nyɛ denkyerɛ one putu sports one putu mputu.
You mind your work.
Mate. Alaji, we need Heart of Lions, Ebo Kwandu, Emma Beto just said.
Because of Victor, Emma Sikanti, what shall we down the same thing we are there. Here, Heart of Lions, which is semi confirmed this.
Alaji.
Foolish boy like you, who catch them and say, any Heart of Lions who will confirm this.
Nalaji, I found out who's a co-obianino.
We are